I'm back. Hope you all had a good Thanksgiving. Okay, so we're here to talk about, are you seriously ready to level up? Or are you just playing? Are you dabbling? Are you just being wishful? Are you procrastinating on leveling up? What you trying to do? Okay. Basically, are you really trying to level up on every level in order to have the life and the lifestyle and the type of partner that you want? Or are you just playing around and thinking that you might want to level up, or thinking if you get around certain people you'll level up by default, or trying to get around like-minded people so that you have the confidence to do it as well? Whatever the reason is, are you serious about it? Thank you. How are you? Someone says, "Oh, you look great. Thank you." Um, so that's what I'm asking. A lot of women will come watch these channels, agree with everything I'm saying, but then turn right back around and do the opposite. So, what's the use of getting, the information, watching the channel, if you're just going to turn right around and become a pygmy? Why are you doing it? You know better, you got to do better. Okay? So, if you're just going to, watch the channel and maybe feel empowered, but then turn around and become powerless once again, then why do you watch the channel? If you're really ready to level up, you got to start making major changes. You know what I'm saying? Major changes. And we all can level up no matter where we are. Whether we're down here or way up here, we can still all level up to some degree and improve on ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So, what can you do? Ask yourself, what can you do to level up to the next level of your life? What does it take? And for me, when I decided to level up when I was younger, I was in mortuary school, okay? And I was like, I was seeing how certain women got treated and how other women got treated. And I was the other woman, the one that didn't get treated so well, okay? And I observed, I paid attention, I paid close attention, and I had to transform myself from this type of woman into this type of woman who got what she wanted. Okay, I sat and watched, and I made that transformation. I was 19 years old, 18 or 19, when I started going through my level up stage. Okay, and I basically, I had help from my sister, but it was all a conscious decision because I was tired, basically. How are you doing? I was very tired of getting treated a certain type of way. I was very tired of the type of men that would approach me. I was very tired. And I was like, ugh, there's got to be something better than this. So I started working on my outward appearance a lot. I started dressing nicer. I started eating better. I started doing a lot of stuff that I knew would help me get to that next level. Okay, and I got better jobs, get better positions. Everything changed after that, and it's because I chose to level up. I started wearing more, put together outfits. I started wearing better makeup. Started caring about what I look like more instead of dressing like a teenager. Because I was 19, I had to transition into a lady from a teenager. Those are some crazy years right there. But yes, so I was serious about my come up, but I had help. Okay, so a lot of you guys don't have help, and the thing that I needed the most during that time was self-love, like to know that I was worth it, to know that I cared enough about myself to make better decisions for myself so that I could be treated accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where it starts. You got to love yourself enough to take yourself seriously. And that's what you got to do. So where we are now as adults, some of you guys are older, some are younger. And if you're ready to level up at whatever stage you're at, you're going to have to really, really dedicate yourself to it. Like, it has to be an everyday thing. You can't just level up one day and go back to being like you were yesterday. It has to be a life change. Okay? So, if you're going to decide to look glamorous or well put together or classy one day and go back to bonnets and house shoes the next day, you can't do that. you know? So, make sure once you level up, you understand that this is a lifestyle change, because what if you level up, you get your classy look going, whatever look you're going for going. You meet people, some bougie people. You hang out with some people. You start dating a rich dude. You meet friends. You meet his friends, and then you run out to the store, or in the gas station with some bonnet and house shoes on, and you see one of his friends or associates, and they go, "Ooh, I saw your girl. She had on." You sure she done crackhead? You sure? Okay. You don't want to fall back into it. Okay. Throw all that stuff away. In fact, throw it away. Throw all the stuff away so you're not tempted to go back to it. Get you a plastic bag and give it to Goodwill or something. You throw all them leggings in there. Throw all them slippers and house shoes in there. Throw everything in there that you would be tempted to wear out, that you are not supposed to be wearing anymore. Okay? Throw it away. Get rid of all of that stuff. Get rid of all of them sweatsuits, track suits, and stuff like that. Get rid of them. Throw them out. Get rid of everything that don't fit right, that's wrong for your body type, and that's not of the lifestyle that you're trying to attain. Go throw it out. Okay? And go and make sure that you're doing everything you can to make it to the next level. Okay, I've let a lot of new girls into the group, and they write me, "Oh, I'm not a pick me, I promise. I'm trying to level up. I just need confidence. I need help. I need people around me so I can do what I need to do." And a lot of these girls are not, I'll let some of them in. I don't let some of them in because they're not even ready. Like I can look at their picture, and I'm not trying to be rude or anything mean, but I can look at their picture and their profile and tell that they're not going to be able to pull this lifestyle off as they are right now. They're going to have to do some self change first. You can't go from here to here. You got to transition. Okay, so if you're trying to join the group and you come and you look like, you're not really trying to level up, I'm not letting you in. And that's just how it is, because it's a waste of your money if you're going to join and then not be able to do anything, because what's going on in the group is not going to apply to the type of men who are going to be attracted to you. I'm just saying. How you doing? Okay, so another thing, this was one of the topics that was a choice among the group to get picked as far for videos and stuff like that. Sorry. And this was like second place. So I'm just gonna go through the list. This is one of them. Because it doesn't matter if you're going for a millionaire, billionaire, or just a regular person. If you are trying to level up and get the lifestyle and the life that you want, a decent person, you have to be respectable. Straight up. You got to be respectable. You have to be something that someone thinks is wife material or long-term material. Okay? Because some people don't want to get married. That's not their ultimate goal. But they got to be able to take you around people and not be embarrassed. So I've had a lot of girls write me, "Well, I'm not ready to level up on that level. I'm still having fun." And that's great. Have fun. Do all those things. Get it out of your system, because everyone does that, right? But when you're ready for something serious, to settle down, to attract a certain type of man, a certain caliber of man, then you really got to talk to yourself and say, am I really ready for this? Okay, these are the changes I have to make. And then you go and do it. Right? So what's the hardest thing that you guys are finding hard to change about yourselves in order to attract certain type of men? What is the hardest thing that you've come across? Because I mean, I could name a few things, but I want to know what y'all are struggling with. Losing weight, mentality, want to look older, people always feeling a teen, plant, always. Okay. Um, so a lot of people say insecurity. A lot of people say cutting out meat. Help me lose a lot of weight. Okay, wait. Okay, so insecurity, that's easy to fix. Just go for a man who who you look better than. That's easy. Okay, but know that you're the prize. And if you're trying to go after guys who look better than you, of course you're going to be insecure. Go after guys who will worship you, basically. Or not really go after them, but, allow them to approach. Weight is easy. Everybody says weight is easy. Okay, okay, talking too much. Ooh, that's a good one. Women love to talk. Okay, talk with other women. You don't talk to men like you talk to women. Okay, they don't want to hear it. I don't even want to hear it half the time. But you don't talk to women. I mean, you don't talk to men how you talk to women. You don't keep the less you say, the better. Okay, remain a mystery. Don't go into detail. Shut your mouth. Don't drink no caffeine. Whatever he needs to get out of you has to be pulled out of you. Okay, just listen to him talk about himself. If you're talking for more than 30 seconds, shut up. Okay. And I get bored easily. Okay, well, start using your imagination. Imagine him sitting there naked. I don't know. Start imagining funny things in your mind to keep your focus. But I feel like a lot of people have the weight struggle. Okay, so here's the deal about weight. Everybody can start, losing weight in the first week that they lose weight. It's very easy. You just have to have the self-discipline, right? You can't be weak. That's just it. You have to replace the bad stuff with the good stuff. That's basically it. You don't have to be starving, but you just can't eat what you normally eat. And walk on a treadmill or walk around. That's what I do. And another thing, if you want something bad enough, like let me ask y'all a question. Do you know those TV shows that will pay you to go on it and lose a bunch of weight, and at the end of the show you get like $1 million or $100,000 or something like that? Those reality shows. If somebody were to tell you, if you lose this much weight, I will give you this much money, could you do it then? Okay. Well, it's the same thing. You lose this much weight, you're going to get this type of man that's going to spend this type of money on you. Okay? So, and I'm not saying you can't get that type of man if you're overweight, because a lot of women do it every day. But if your goal is to lose weight, think of it like that. Think of the prize at the end of the tunnel. This is what you get after you complete this mission. All this. The type of men that will approach you are going to be way different. They're going to be able to take you on trips, take you to different places, and pay for you nice things, give you nice gifts. Is it worth it or not? Think about it. why do I keep running into men who are already married and in relationships? Because most men cheat, okay? That's another thing y'all gotta accept. You know? I'm live, Sasha. No, bye. Right. And you know, you don't have to get skinny. Shoot. Nobody wants to be super skinny unless you're trying to be a Victoria's Secret model. But, you know, you just have to come down into a size that you feel confident in, you know, and that you start getting noticed in, you know. But don't start putting on diet tips in here. You know, everything works different for different people. So for me, um, I lost a lot of weight a long time ago, like when I was younger, well, like way younger, and the difference was amazing. Not in my looks, but how I was treated and how many different types of men came up to me. Okay, so believe me, it is life changing. I mean, literally. So, um, people look good at any weight, but you look better if you're whatever the standard is. I don't know. But like I said, this is not about weight issue. You can be big, you can be small, and still get somebody. That's not the problem. It's how good you feel about yourself at the time. Anyway, so somebody else said being what's another problem besides that? And a lot of people, you know, a lot of women gain weight when they either get A, comfortable, B, um, you know, after they have kids, or C, because they're bored, you know. Keep ending up with men who are already in relationships. Okay. Because, okay, why do you keep ending up with men who are already in relationships? Because they don't want to leave what they're in for you. You're not worth leaving for. They see you as a side piece. Why do they see you as side piece rather than main chick? Why won't they leave this person for you? What is it about you that's not worth it? Look at yourself in the mirror and figure it out, you know? If I kept running into married men and men that only wanted to date me and date and go back home to whoever they was with, I'll be like, why? Because I'm always available. Why? Because I'm stupid and dumb and accept anything and believe everything they say? No. Why do married guys feel like they can approach you? Why? No. If you come in there serious and like you don't play, and that's the first question you ask them, and you ask them 3 times in the same conversation, you're gonna be up. Look at their body language, y'all. Come on, y'all ain't that stupid. Men will lie, but you can tell signs of lying. You know, if they start stuttering, if they try to change the subject, if they stall on you asking them if they got a girl, you know the truth. You might not want to believe it, but you see the signs, okay? And just tell them straight up, oh, I don't deal with guys who are already in relationships unless they paying. How you doing? You gonna pay? You paying for my time and effort? You can go home to whoever. I need some money. And sometimes they'll just give you the money because they don't want to have to deal with somebody else. They don't think you're going to tell on them as long as you're getting what you want. So let them know, like when you find out that they got somebody, like, you know what, I'm cool with it. You know, I didn't see you as permanent anyway. You know, but we can make a deal. I don't feel like women who attract men who are already in relationships know their value, because if you look like somebody's wife or wife material, they're not going to approach you with that side chick stuff, okay? If you look like a side chick, that's what they're going to approach you as, a side chick. And if you're tired of being the side chick, and, you know, then stop dressing like the side chick. Stop acting like the side chick. Stop accepting things that side chicks accept. Okay? For me, I don't accept none of that. I'm like, you know what? You gonna be a side dude real quick. You know, I don't play this. I'll go get me somebody, and you gonna be my side dude. But don't try to make him leave his baby mama. Don't try to make him leave his girlfriend or his wife. This is what you do. If you're tired of being the side chick. Hold on a second. Okay, y'all can go back downstairs. Thank you. This is what you do. You dump them. You say, oh, you know, I met someone who's really serious and wants to take it to the next level. So I wish you and your wife, or I wish you and your girlfriend good luck. It was nice knowing you, and sorry that it couldn't go any further. You know, level yourself up, even if it's a lie. But get out of it, because the only way he's gonna leave her is if you leave him, and he misses you, and he feels like you're the better person, and that if he doesn't go with you, you're gonna get taken by somebody better. You know. So you don't cry over him. You don't try to get him to break up with his baby mama, girlfriend, wife. You just leave classy. Okay, well, you know, thank you. I'm going out of town for a while. I met someone, and I'm going to explore this option. He's going to be real mad, because men are possessive, even with the side chick. He's going to be real mad. He can't move around like he wants to, because he's tied down, and you can. And that's going to really piss him off. So either he's going to break up with her and come after you, or when you get back, he's going to like pour it on thick, try to get you back. But you're going to be like, oh no, we really hit it off. I'm sorry, but we're going to see where this thing goes. What? Good luck. You're not too hurt, are you? I know you have someone at home, and they're just going to feel stupid. And most likely, they're not going to try to come on to chicks anymore until they're sure they want to leave this one. Because you're going to hurt them with that. You're going to bruise their ego. They're going to feel stupid. And they're going to feel played, you know. And it's not easy for them to let go of someone that they really liked. Especially when they leveled up on them and rubbed it in their face. Okay? So if you're really ready to level up, you have to also know how to reject men, break up with men, and make sure you're not chasing them anymore and crying over them. Okay? You don't do that. That's done. When you level up, you don't cry over men, you don't chase them, you don't try to get them back. You keep it moving on to bigger and better. Okay? Otherwise, you haven't leveled up. Okay, and you walk away looking good, like, look what you just let get away. You know, every time you see whoever you're with, you gotta look your best every time. Okay, not just some of the time, but every time, because when they see you and everybody around is looking at you, you know, and they're admiring you, they see that too. They see the prize. They see every other guy wanting to be with you. Or whoever, not every guy, but whoever wants your attention or thinks you're looking good. He's going to notice them looking at you, and that's going to make him feel good about his choice. So he's going to keep coming back and coming back. But if no one's looking for you, if people are looking at you crazy, like, what the heck is this? He's not gonna respond well. So make sure you're always looking your best. Don't come looking out of place. Things like that. And a lot of ladies are trying to transition from square one. No makeup, don't do their hair, don't dress nice. Y'all are trying to become all the way up here, starting from here. And you can't do that. You gotta transition. Why do you feel like that you like coming straight out of never wearing makeup, never wearing anything, doing anything with yourself, that you can all of a sudden get somebody to take care of you? Start now while you're watching the videos before you start trying to go out and do these techniques. You gotta start, okay? Because, and makeup to some people is nothing to other people. You gotta really come with it if you're trying to look your best and get top quality, top quality type of men. You got to really level up. You got to go invest in something. You got to go invest in wardrobe. You got to go invest in makeup. And you got to go invest in something that's going to make you look like the lifestyle that you want. Even if it's thrifted, even if it's borrowed, you have to level up. You can't just wake up one day and do what a junior high school student does in the 6th grade and think you leveled up. No, you didn't level up. You know, I was wearing more makeup in the 6th grade than half these girls are wearing, who are 20 something, 30 something years old, just trying to level up. No, go watch YouTube. Go get some makeup tutorials. Go buy some makeup. Go let Mac or somebody do your makeup. Go to Sephora. Let them help you. You know, because half of you guys are cute if you had some help. You know what I'm saying? And it would totally boost your confidence if you went and got a real makeover, not just some, little this and that, but a real makeover. What really boosts your self-esteem and your self-worth. And you would probably stop messing with certain guys or getting the attention from certain guys if you looked a certain way, So go and do that for yourself at least. Someone says, I just started wearing makeup. Yeah. And like I said, I was wearing makeup since the 6th grade, y'all. But I had older sisters and mom, and they all wore it, so. But keep going, don't stop. And keep going, because I've seen some women transition into really classy, beautiful women who are living a life that they should have been living a long time ago, And I've seen some who've come in too lazy to do anything, still look bad, still look a mess, giving their little 2 cents about this and that. But no, you've got to really level up if you're serious about it. You can't fake it, I am married. I'm married. Someone asked me if I was married. So yes, sorry, this thing is shaking. But level up all the way or go home. You know how they say in sports? That's what you gotta do. You can't do it halfway. You can't do it a little bit. You gotta do it all the way. And those who have done it all the way have gotten results. Like, seriously, they've gotten results. I'm not going to say their name, but I've seen someone lose a lot of weight just in the last couple of months. Lose a lot of weight, move, get a sugar daddy, get bills paid, get business investments into their own business, and less than a couple of months, okay? Because they were serious about it. They weren't playing. Okay? They were not playing. I'm like, dang, you they weren't playing. Okay? And that's how you have to treat it. A lot of people are playing. If you know what's at the end of the tunnel, you're not gonna play. You're gonna get there before somebody else gets there. You're gonna get there before it's too late, before you're too old. You're gonna get there. Older men don't take you seriously. It's probably because you're not well versed, you're not classy enough, or the way you dress or your hair. You gotta look classy. You have to look elegant for older guys. They want to take you to nice places and things like that. Put some more makeup on, put a longer dress on that's not showing everything. Speak in modern English instead of slang. Don't talk with your hands. Don't say like and every 2 words. Yes. Gotta get super classy for older guys. If you use slang words, if you say like and too much, older guys are not gonna like you. Okay, you have to be intelligent enough to speak and hold a conversation with them without feeling out of place and without them trying to figure out what you're saying, you know. So, and talking too much with your hands is not a good thing. Put your hands in your lap, sit up straight with good posture, smile, and try not to say and like. That's basically it. As I say Younger men just don't intrigue me as much due to lack of maturity and financial security. They don't really, yeah. When did you start with mindset? In the first year of mortuary school is where I shifted. When I said it's time to level up. The first millionaire I ever dated was, was I 20 or 20? I was 20 or 21. 20 or 21. And that's after my shift of thought and, some weight loss, some leveling up in the dress, hair, and makeup. I got my first millionaire, and to take me out on a date. That was major for me at that age. And after that, I only dated guys that could actually take me to nice places, do nice things for me, who wore nice clothing, who had careers. I never went back. So once you look a certain way, certain men will approach you. If you don't look that way, if you can't impress, if you don't look like the lifestyle that you're going after, you're not going to attract it to you. So that's what I'm saying. A lot of women, they have these really, I hate to say it, ghetto hairdos. Okay, that's holding you back too. A lot of women have these very, they don't like to hear this, and I'm sorry, but you got to hear it because it's the truth. It's just the truth. Maybe if you go to a certain area, maybe if you go to this place, maybe if you go to that place, there are exceptions to the rules. I'm going to say that every time. But if you come in here with a certain hairdo, you might not be taken seriously. Somebody might fetishize you, or they're not going to call you back after 3 dates. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't fit in into their world. Not that you don't fit into society, but you don't fit into their world. Okay? So think about it. It's not that she says I gotta change and I can't be myself and I gotta be ashamed of who I am. No, you don't. You have to be smart and strategic about what you want. Okay? Because if you don't fit into their world, they're not gonna accept you or invite you after 3 dates. Bye-bye. Okay? So you can get mad, but it's the truth. And I can't say that it's true for everybody, but it's true for the most part. Okay. How did you keep yourself motivated? Things within yourself apart from the financial spoils? I was surrounded by rich men. That's how I kept myself motivated. Okay, I worked in the funeral business. Everybody had money. That's how I kept myself motivated. You have to wear suits, heels, things like that. You have a dress that you have to wear, and the better you look, the better jobs you get. Also, besides the motivation, it was just watching it happen, watching how your life changes little by little, because you see what you used to work with, you see what kind of guys used to approach you. Now you're out, and about at the nicest restaurant in town. That's what keeps you motivated. The leveling up. It's not about, it takes a while. It takes a while. You're gonna have to really just keep looking at the finish line, and knowing that you're going to get there. And self-discipline, like if you can't be disciplined enough to do a certain thing, then pretend like your life depends on it. There's people that can't eat certain foods because they'll die. Pretend that. Use your imagination. A lot of people think, oh, you just got to stay motivated. You can use tricks, lies, whatever you need to use to tell yourself that you can't eat certain things. I just gave up on certain foods. That's when I stopped eating pork, beef, and all the foods that I knew were not going to be okay. I gave it up totally. I still don't eat it to this day. And I'm like, well, I can't go and get a double cheeseburger because I don't eat beef. Oops. Oh, I can't go get a sausage, whatever breakfast sandwich because I don't eat pork. Oh, I can't go and eat that because I don't eat that. So no, I'm not gonna be able to do that. So give up something, like permanently. Give it up. Just say I don't eat this anymore and stop eating it. That will help you tremendously. It will cut half your cravings. It will cut half the things that are available to you to eat. That's what I did. I just cut it out. I'm like, psh, I don't eat that anymore ever. I just cut it out because, like, if you can't eat it, you won't eat it. And once you give up certain foods, your body adjusts. And if you try to eat them, you get sick and you don't even like it anymore. So, give up something. Just in the same way, if you, I don't have time to get up and do makeup and my hair, give up something. Give up 30 minutes of sleep and get your butt up and go do your hair and your makeup, because you never know who you're going to run into. Get up, give up something. Sacrifice something for something better. I did. I will wake up early, do makeup, or be late and do makeup. But I'm doing makeup, okay? When I get there, they ain't going to be mad because I'm going to be looking good. But like, I'm sorry I'm late. Ching, Oh, don't worry about it. Okay. So make sure, and people treat you nicer if you look better. If you're late, you get stopped by the cops, they ain't gonna give you no ticket if you look good, or they might just give you a warning, or they don't show up to court. I don't know, but you don't know how many times I got off from cops just from looking good, and I'll be like, "Hi, officer," and they're like, "I'm just gonna give you a warning right now. So, what do you do?" They ask, "Oh, oh, really? Okay. Well, slow down." And then so, see? Or one time I got stopped, and they were like, "Your headlight's out." I was like, "Really?" "Yes." I'm like, "I didn't know that." "Oh, really? Thanks for telling me." "Well, you need to go get that fixed right now." "Oh, okay. I play dumb. Where can I get it fixed? I don't know. Like, where do they sell headlights?" "Oh, you can go right up to Walmart right there, and they'll put it in for you, and just tell them." Like, "Oh, okay. Thank you so much. I never knew. I don't have it. I don't have anybody to tell me these type of things." "Oh, really?" "Well, I'm glad to help." "Oh, thank you. Okay, so can I buy extra and like keep them in the trunk or something like that? Or can I put them in by myself?" "Well, I don't know, about that. You need to go to Walmart." Just keep asking them questions, make it feel useful. And they won't write you a ticket or nothing. If you look ugly, they give you a ticket. Hear me. I had a cop too. I had a cop trying to get my number. I was like, "Ooh, you give him my number." I had you can get off. You can get off if you look good. A lot of times. So look good. And also, like, people will let you cut in line at the grocery store. People will do a lot of stuff for you if you look good. That's another reason to level up. They'll be like, "Ooh, you know, you look good today. What are you wearing? Ooh, I love that outfit." Da, da, da. You know, your coworkers, they might start hating on you, or they might ask you where you got your stuff from. But either way, you know that if you're making people out of haters, then you're doing something right. You know, you're getting the attention. Okay. Some guys will pay for your grocery. I know a lot of girls in the group who go to the grocery store looking cute like this. Some guy try to flirt with them and then say, "Oh, you're gonna pay for my groceries," and they just pay for it. So, you know, you never know. You can't just come out the house looking trashy because there's so much opportunity out there, so many opportunities to level up and get what you deserve in life. You know, what if you meet someone out and about and they're the type of man you like, the type of guy you want, and they see you but they don't approach you because you're looking crazy. But you knew that if you just had done your hair and makeup, they would have approached you because you were their type and they would have come up to you, but you was looking raggedy. What if that happened? Wouldn't you kick yourself? That's why you always got to look good when you leave the house. Even when you go to the gym. Shoot, I wear makeup to the gym. Someone says, "I like when a woman flirts with me." Well, good. We be flirting trying to get something. Just by looking pretty will open doors for you. That's true. I have watched men interview people, and they always hire the best looking one. I'm trying to tell you. I'm not lying. They will hire the best looking woman. And even though she's not qualified, they're going to hire her so they can look at her and try to date her and see something pretty every day. If no pretty woman come in, they're going to hire the most qualified. So, I hate shaving my legs. It's such a pain in the ass. I've been shaving my legs since the 3rd grade. What you talking about? Just wax them or get like your hair removed. It won't go back for a long time. Why should I not get breast implants? I don't know. It's kind of a big insecurity. If you want them, get them. You know, if it's going to make you feel better about yourself. I don't get blinded by beauty. Okay, well that's good. What if you have a resting bitch face? Smile. That'll get rid of it. These women are lazy. LOL. I care about ladies' personality. If you want boobs, get boobs. That's all I gotta say. Men like boobs. Hi, Sheila. How are you? Are you a Star? I sure am. How you doing? Are you reading from the live chat? I sure am. Yes, I am. I'm trying to read y'all's comments. Does weight matter to rich men? Yes, it does. Most of them. I don't say all, but yes, most. Someone says get implants, you won't regret it. Ignore jealous people and stay away from them. I say looks come later for me. Yeah, right. Usually guys that don't go for looks are the same as women who don't go for looks. They're going for something else. Okay. They're going for good credit. The girl got a good job and she got a good place to stay because he's trying to come move in, trying to get some of her money, and trying to get her to do whatever she can do for him. Okay. He is what you call a pick-me man. Okay. A hobo, what is it called? A hobo, what are they called? What are they called? A hobosapial, a hobosexual. There you go. We don't do those around here. Oh, somebody just talked about exfoliation. That is very important when leveling up. Okay, have you ever seen a celebrity skin versus a non-celebrity skin? How they have this beautiful glow and just all their skin is just super soft and beautiful. That's from exfoliating. You gotta exfoliate your whole body. Get that Bath and Body Works sugar scrub. Make your own sugar scrub. Get you some ooze sugar scrub. I don't know. Make your own. But you gotta exfoliate your entire body at least once a week. That gets all the dirt and stuff off of you, all the discoloration, and makes your skin shine. Okay, this is what a lot of people do. Some people don't know about this, but now I'm telling you. So go scrub your whole body. Exfoliate, exfoliate, exfoliate. Why? Because it makes you look younger. It makes your skin look prettier and softer. You stand out amongst others because you're glowing, and you look healthy. You know, clean. So yes, that's what you gotta do, and it's not expensive. Like I said, all you gotta do is go get you some oil, some coconut oil, some sugar, mix it up, get in the shower with it or the bath, and after you wash, scrub your whole body with it, especially your feet, your elbows, and your knees and your neck. Some people don't tell y'all this, you know, but you have to do it. Some people are putting recipes in the comments, so. And lotion and oil. After you get out of the bathtub, put some oil all over your body. Okay? Some people just skip the step and they just walk around with ashy. Put oil on your body, entire body. Okay? Then put some lotion. Okay? And don't skip that step. Put it on your feet. Don't walk around with those crusty feet. Nobody ever taught, a lot of people how to do this. They just get in the shower, dry off, put some lotion on your elbows and knees. That's not enough. Gotta do more. Somebody said Vaseline. Doesn't that make your clothes stick? Not if it's a body oil, like after shower body oil. They sell that, like, a Neutrogena sells one, Bath and Body Works sells one. It's a light oil. It doesn't stick. If you use Vaseline, yeah, you might get stuck. Okay. And what do breast implants look like when they get older? Well, if your skin starts to sag, they're going to start to sag too. And you have to get them lifted again, I guess. I don't know. I don't have it. I just wear a bra. Push-up bra. Okay, so it just basically moisturize and exfoliate. Okay, that will help you a lot. And as far as your hair, I don't know if you wear weaves, whatever you use, make sure it looks good or decent every time you leave the house. If you don't leave with a bonnet, I'd rather you stick a wig on than a bonnet. Don't just throw a hat on it. You know what makes me mad sometimes? When I see women with wigs on that look real bad, like they couldn't go get their hair done and they stick a cap over it. Just get you a regular wig and switch them out when this one start looking bad. Or go buy another one. Or order a bunch of cheap ones online for backup. I don't know. But you can't go around looking like that. Because sometimes, the more ratchet the weave or wig is, the longer you wear it, the worse you look. You look low class, okay? So get rid of it. If it start looking crazy, just throw it away. Or go pay somebody to have it done. Or go get a synthetic one until you're going to replace the good one or something. But you can't go around with matted up, ratty wigs and weaves on. Okay? I've seen it. I would, buy the kind that don't get like that, you know. Thank you. But a lot of people don't realize they think they can get away with it, but we notice it. I notice it. I know men notice it because they're trying to look at you in a different way than I'm looking at you. They're trying to look at you. Oh, they might start with your legs and go up, and then they see the rat nest, and then they back, So if you at least put it in a bun and with the hat on, so it doesn't look bad. When I see a wig get like that, I throw it out. Bye. Mm-mm. Um, so don't let that happen. If you can't afford something, try to maintain something you can afford. Like, don't go out and get some stuff, some nails, some hair that you can't maintain unless you can get someone to maintain them for you, and then let it grow out and look crazy. Get something you can maintain yourself with your own income. And if somebody want to give you some money on it, great, but you got it if they don't. That way you don't depend on them to look your best. Upgrade when you can upgrade. You know what I'm saying? Because I've seen some women, they go out and get real expensive stuff because somebody gave them a gift and they can't even maintain it. Okay. Someone says straightening your hair is conforming to the white man. So is getting a job, so is paying your bills, and so is what else? What else? There's white people on the dollar bills. Do you still like them? Okay. You ain't got no problem with Benjamin Franklin. A lot of people will try to tell you that because they don't want you to look, you know what? Straight hair, curly hair, afro, whatever, dreads, braids. It doesn't matter. And you feel good about what you look like, and men are responding, and you're getting the type of man you want, that's the look you need to go for. Point blank. You can't go to work, looking crazy. You're not going to get the jobs. You're not going to get the leads. You're not going to get the promotions if you're looking crazy. And when I say crazy, I mean like you don't fit into that corporate environment that they want you to fit into. You already know that. Start your own business then, But you can't say, oh, this looks white, this looks black, da da da. Yeah, straight hair, curly hair. Which one is going to get you the best results that you're looking for? That's what you go for, okay? Trying to be a size 1 or a size 2. Trying to have breast implants and lighten your skin. You know what? They sell bleach in the beauty supply store now. I'm not telling people to bleach their skin. Straightening hair is not the same as bleaching skin, okay? It is not. Because you can still see my roots. And my hair can curl right back up once you get it wet. And I'm not fooling them. I'm not fooling them because my skin's still brown. My eyes are brown. My hands are brown. Oh my God, my hair's straight, so what does that mean? I tried a different hairstyle. I put heat to it. I'm sure that was a man who did that. And I know there's a lot of hair Nazis out there, y'all. Women who are adamant about their natural hair, and that's good for y'all. Y'all need to find a man who loves that. There are plenty of men that love natural hair. There's plenty of men that love any type of hair. They'll take it. They don't care. But don't try to make people feel like that's the only option, because it's not. And don't try to make people feel bad for wanting something different. You know, I had to kick a lot of natural hair Nazis out my group because they was crazy. They was literally crazy. I had to kick them out. They were like, well, I wear my afro everywhere. That's why you ain't got no date. Okay, that's why nobody will take you seriously, because you wear your afro everywhere. You can't wear your afro everywhere. Okay, you can't wear your afro to the 5-star restaurant with whoever. You know, you're gonna get stared at straight up. You know, and I'm not gonna change for anyone. Okay, well, don't change, and don't change your results. Still get the dusty hoteps coming up to you, offering you bean pies or whatnot. Keep that. Meanwhile, this chick over here is leveling up in every way because she's not stuck on a limitation. You know, she can throw a wig on, and like I said in my last video, take it off when she gets home. There's no big deal. You know, if you're so adamant about that, start you a group on gold digging natural hair sisters. See how much money y'all can get. Okay, bet y'all won't get more money than my group. Go start you a natural hair gold digging group and see what happens. I'm not down in natural hair. All I'm saying is know how to get what you want. You can throw a wig on and take it off in 2 seconds. Just like you throw your fake personality on when you get to work and you take it off when you come out. Basically, that's it. You know, and there's no shame in that. You know how to get what you want. Okay. Yep. Someone says all y'all gonna attract is those hoteps and Hebrew Israelites. That's it. Dusties. So straight hair is better for gold diggers. Straight hair can go anywhere. Let's just say that. It rhymes, right? They can take you to galas, corporate events, 5-star restaurants without people staring and looking at you crazy. I mean, they're already gonna look at you crazy if you're with an interracial couple. But, you know, if these people have a lot of money and they're wealthy and they're used to a different look, lifestyle, peer group, they don't want to have to explain you. They don't want to have to make, you know, excuses for you. They don't want to have to hear jokes about you behind your back when you're gone and not around. They don't like the stares and all the attention that comes with certain hairdos. They just want to keep it simple, go on a date, like you, you know, give you some nice gifts and send you on your way, whatever. They don't want to have to deal with all that stuff. Okay? Especially older guys. They don't understand. They don't understand that. They're old. They just want you to look good and make them look good. Basically, that's it. If you're worried about your hair and your, what do you call it, your belief system, then maybe stick with it and see, you know, if it's working for you. If it doesn't work for you, try a wig. Try another option. If you want to be a gold digger, but you don't want to change your style up a little bit, then try to gold dig on people that like the style that you have. You know, but for the fastest, easiest method that it's most people will respond to, that's what the women in the group go for. You know what I'm saying? It's not about, oh, I'm going to wait till somebody appreciates me for who I am. You're going to be waiting for the rest of your life, okay? Go get it. Take your wig off and get home. That's all I say. Jimmy Kimball wears a wig. That's funny. Okay. How old am I? I'm old school. You know what? I was talking to a client today, and their mother was my age. And I'm like, ooh, I'm old. Not that old. My natural hair is flat ironed. Plan on getting it that way from now on. Yeah. Yeah, do they like artsy girls or artsy girls? See, in that type of lifestyle, it's very conformist. It's very get in, like where you fit in. It's not eclectic unless you're dating like artsy tech people and stuff like that. If you're dating corporate people, it's very, you know, similar style, classy style, classic style, normal style. If you're trying to be artsy and stuff, if you do it in a classy way, I think you can get away with it. If you're trying to go too crazy, you know, try a different type of guy, you know. A lot of people like own tattoo shops that have a lot of money, and they probably like artsy women, you know. If you're not able to pull the rich corporate dudes, go for the, you know, the rich business owners. You don't have to fit into a certain lifestyle. You can say, hey, you know, he owns a barber shop, or he owns a tattoo shop. You know, he got a little something. Go with that. But if you're trying to get the big money, you got to fit in where you get, you know, you got to fit in. When they welcome you into that world, you got to fit in, okay? Because if you don't, they're not going to accept you in there. They just won't. They're going to be like, you know, you're a nice girl, I had a good time, but, you know, I don't really think it's going anywhere from here, because you don't fit in. You don't fit into their environment. They can't take you everywhere they want to take you. You stick out too much. You know, it's not beneficial to them. So they can't. And it's nothing against yourself. It's just they can't. They'll lose out from dating someone that's not fitting in. Okay. A lot of women have like, I used to wear my hair big and curly. Y'all remember that? If y'all go see my other videos, I used to wear my hair straight for most of my life. For the majority of my life, ever since I was in ever since I was in 7th grade, I've been wearing my hair straight up until 2 years ago. Okay? Then I would let my hair curly for 2 years, or maybe 1 year, and then I went back straight. But the moral of the story is, if you love your hair and you choose your hair more than you want this lifestyle and leveling up, great, that's on you. But if you want the lifestyle and you want to level up and you want to get to this level, or the level that you are trying to get to could be higher, you gotta sacrifice something. Gotta sacrifice something. And I keep telling y'all, you know, pick something. Pick a struggle. You want to struggle because you don't want to give up certain look that's not going to fit into the lifestyle that you want? Or are you going to stay with your hair and always think about what would have happened? Could I have gotten this type of man? Because a lot of these women are stunning, model-looking type women, and, you know, all they're attracting is dusty hoteps and, you know, these type of, you know, dusty dudes because of their hair. And they don't want to attract those type of men, but that's what's attracted to them. Why? Because that is the lifestyle that you are representing. And that's what will come up to you, because they feel like you're for them. They're not trying to spoil you and take you shopping at Chanel and stuff like that. And like I always said, there's exception to the rules, but that's not what they're doing. They're trying to get money out of you. Hey, can you loan me $5 for gas? Someone says curly hair don't pay tuition. You know, a lot of these girls are getting their tuition paid for, their cars, you know, condos. Come on now, is that worth the hair? People will shave their head bald for a movie part. Okay. How do I keep my disciplines without coming across as boring or having too many rules, like not drinking or being vegetarian to keep fit, but wanting him to think we get along well? You're going to have to either say you're allergic to the stuff, or find someone who is also that way. Because A lot of men with money, they like to eat. They like to experience wine, fine dining, and they're gonna want you to do the same thing. So either find one who is a vegetarian and don't drink or whatever, or fake sip it and just don't order meat. Just order salads and soup and stuff like that. Don't say you're vegetarian. Don't ever tell them you're vegetarian. Because some people, it's an automatic diss. Like, cut it. Because we can't enjoy this, and that. Just don't ever tell them. Some people don't even tell them they got kids. My current sugar daddy is fat. Okay. What's your honest opinion on hookup culture? If you ain't getting paid, you ain't getting laid. Okay? So, no. I don't believe in hookup culture unless you're benefiting from it. Okay? Because that's just free sex to me. Unless you're getting a lot of money, you don't hook up. A lot of money. Like, if you can pay a semester of tuition, if you can pay all your bills, great. But not for free. Come on, that's stupid. Yeah, you don't hook up. Like, you're not hooking up with somebody like me. You might hook up with somebody like her, which you ain't gonna. You might get a date. You might get, but you're not getting no hookup. I'm already married, but if I was single. Should I be rude to broke men? No, because they crazy. They won't even approach you if you look a certain way, okay? I'm serious. You got to look like classy all the time. They will not approach you. You got to look stuck up, classy. Suck your cheekbones in. Raise your eyebrows. Stick your neck up real high like this. Just don't even look at them. Just pretend like you don't see them. Just like roll your eye over them. You don't see them. They don't exist. Okay? They won't bother you. You can't look at them. Like, whenever I see a broke dude and I think they're going to try to make eye contact with them, I just pretend that I don't even see them. I'm like, get on my cell phone, walk. They don't exist. And it's not that I'm ignoring them because of any reason. I only ignore them when I know they're going to try to talk. Or are they getting close, or they think, I just... No, not today. Now, if they're an employee somewhere, yes, I'm gonna be polite. I'm gonna say, "Hi, how are you?" But if they're just random dude on the street, no. I say I'm married too. That don't help. One time I was in the Dollar Tree, and I came out looking crazy at first. I wasn't that bad looking, but I had somebody follow me around the store at the Dollar Tree, talking about, "Is that your real hair?" I'm like, "Yeah." That's when my hair was real long. I'm like, "Yeah," and he's like, "I like it. Are you married?" I'm like, "Yeah." "Are you happy?" I'm like, "Yeah." "Are you sure? Do you want a friend? I can be your friend. We can be friends." That line. Like, when somebody tells you they're married, stop asking them if they're happy or if they want to be friends. Because my next question is, do you have some money? All my friends got money, so you got to have money if you want to be my friend, baby. Okay? You gonna buy all these dollar store items? So, yes, y'all guys need to stop asking women that. Because if we tell you we're married, it means we're not interested, first of all. Okay? That means we don't want to be your friend. Because if we wanted you, we would have told you, no, we're not married. Or, oh, I'm separated. Or, yeah, but we have an arrangement. We would say something like that if we wanted you. We're not going to bust out, I'm married. That's like, you coming and flirting with a man and he tells you I'm married. That means back up. Are you sure you're married? You don't want a friend on the side? Look how bad that looks, ladies. You sure? I can be your ride or die. Ooh, I scare people when they go to bars. Like when I go to a bar, when I used to go to bars when I was younger, and a guy would approach me and I didn't like him. I was like, I'm married, or I'm with somebody, or I'm married. I'm like, oh, is he here? I'm like, no, but all his friends are, and they will tell him, and he's like, really, he gets real upset. So stay way over there because all his friends are here and they're watching. You gotta go over there. Dang, what your husband do? I can't say. He's in the cartel. They be gone. Hmm. Um. Mm, hmm. Thank you. Thank you. Will a rich guy take a woman without a career serious? Hmm. They're called sugar daddies. Serious, like if you fit into their lifestyle, if you're like a perfect fit into their lifestyle, if you're classy already, if he don't care if you work or not, why does he need you to work if he's already rich? You know what I'm saying? If you work and he works, when is he gonna see you? So most rich guys, they don't care if you work. Now, maybe guys with average pay or a little bit above average pay will care. But if they can pay all the bills and afford everything, why do they need you to work? If they really like you, they're gonna want to keep you somewhat, dependent on them or used to being with them because they are paying for your lifestyle. That's part of the advantage of being rich is that your women will stay longer, be more faithful because you're paying for them. Okay? Now, if she has to work and pull her own way, what's to keep her from leaving you? Nothing. A lot of men don't get this. If you have a really pretty woman or a really sexy woman and you're not paying all her bills, she can leave you anytime and upgrade, you know. But if you're paying for everything, paying for her lifestyle, paying for her car, paying for all of that stuff, she ain't going nowhere. And when guys approach her, they're not going to be able to take her away from you unless they can do better than you. Okay? And that's going to be hard. Whenever I've met a guy that has a lot of money, they don't ask what you do. You know? They don't ask. They don't care. They just like, I like what I see. You know? It might come up later on, but that's not one of their first questions. It might come up later. If that's the first question out of a man's mouth, they want to know how much you bring to the table. Just say, oh, I do volunteer work. And name something fancy if you want to sound impressive, but not rich, or like you have anything to offer them. Oh, you do volunteer work? So you don't get paid for that? No, I do it totally free out of the kindness of my heart. Well, how do you pay your bills? Oh, well, I find a way, you know. So, or my aunt's letting me stay in her condo that she used to rent out, but now she gets it. So thankful. Now he knows you don't have no money, so either you gotta step up or step away. Sugar baby who want to volunteer at soup kitchens, don't. Those men will hit on you as broke. Not soup kitchens, but like other organizations, like hospitals or something like that. You know, you don't really have to actually do it. You can just lie. Okay. Like y'all don't hate me, but I told my kids, do not sign me up to volunteer for nothing for your school. I think I do not volunteer. I'm not. I could do other stuff. You know, they don't really need me. Don't sign me up for nothing. Talk about going out alone. Okay, go out alone. Um, go out alone. That's what I used to go out alone all the time. That was my. I love going out alone because you never know who you're gonna meet, who you're gonna talk to, who's gonna approach you, who's bold enough to approach you. You know, it's kind of like being a vampire and you're going out and you're like a female vampire. You go out and you sit in the corner and you wait for somebody to approach you. Then you get them for all they got. So it's kind of like that. That's how I looked at it. Who's gonna fall victim to me tonight? Yeah, like I'm a Pisces, y'all. I have an imagination, so I'm going in my imagination when I do things. I don't get nervous. I don't be like, oh, I feel so insecure. No, I'm like, I'm a vampire. Who's gonna fall victim to me tonight? Who's buying me all my drinks? Who am I seducing and getting them to, pay for everything? And that's how I do it. I don't think about who's looking at me, who thinks I'm desperate. Mm-mm. I just go straight up and do what I do. I'm in fantasy land half the time. Y'all have called me delusional, and you are correct. I'm a delusional, and it pays off. So, sometimes it's good to be delusional because if you believe it enough and you feel it, you are, So, people will get that vibe off of me like, you sitting over here in the corner looking all mysterious and sexy. Let me buy you a drink. I'm like, I'm acting. I've been watching the movies. I'm like, yes. So, thank you. Not with a coffee cup, but with a wine glass or something. It's so good. But I look at him like this, scoot in and look at him in the eye. I don't say nothing, and they get nervous. And they're like, so, you here by yourself? And I'm just looking. And they're like, so, what's your name? What's your name? I asked them back, what's their name? Oh, my name is such and such and such and such. Then I'm thinking of a name to make up and give them a fake name. Oh, I love that name. Da da da. Thank you. You look like a such and such. I think people tell me that all the time. So, where are you from? They always ask me where I'm from. I'm from Houston. No, I mean, where your family from? Like, I can tell you're mixed with something. Oh, I bet you. Let's see if you can guess. I keep them guessing. They playing games, intriguing me. Well, you look like you could be da 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 da. I make them guess everything. They don't get nothing free. They gotta guess. And then they're intrigued that I'm making them guess, that I'm not desperate. They feel challenged without being rejected, so they like it. And before I ask, they start telling me what they do, trying to impress me. Well, I'm a such and such and such and such, and I work at such and such, and like I didn't ask you all that, but thanks for the information. And when you go out alone, it's like you're fishing. And if you catch something, great. Don't sit there looking insecure. Become a fantasy. That's what I do. Like, and even if it's to myself. Yeah, I just go on straight up mystery mode. And they'll tell me, "Oh, you look like this celebrity, or you look like this person. Oh my God, I thought you look just like her, and I used to have the biggest crush on her." And I'm like, "Okay, thank you." Anybody ever tell you that? I'm like, I think I might have heard it before, and then they'll just keep going. Um, can I take a picture of you? Click. I'm like, I said, no, hold up, hold up. I pose. So, you know, be comfortable in your skin, and others will be attracted to that. I don't know, but I never had a problem going out alone. Yeah, I was never distracted by my phone. I put my phone in my purse, and usually at certain places they have TVs, and I'll watch the TV, or I'll just be looking around, people watching. I like to people watch, you know, act like I'm in deep thought. A song. Mm. Mhm. So I turned 22 years old, and I will be starting college next year. How should I start dating high status guys? I have never been in a relationship before. Oh my God. Go fall in love a couple times, lady. Girl. I mean, like 22. Go, if you haven't already been in love, go fall in love a few times, because you're not gonna be ready for the other stuff. Not yet. Don't make Go get some other relationships first for practice, okay? Because you're gonna be too emotional. You're gonna get obsessed, and you're gonna get hurt, and you're not gonna be able to handle your emotions. So go and fall in love with somebody a couple times. Go have a couple relationships, then go for the big boys. Okay. So get you a few college dudes, get them out the way first. Don't get obsessed over one of them, not even if it's your first. Just hurry up and get through it. In fact, if you're a virgin, please don't give it away free. you know? Um, so, yeah. Dealing with rejection. Okay, how are you going to be rejected if you're not going up to the guy? Okay? You don't get rejected because you're not going up to the dude. Okay? If they ask you out, you meet them out, and then they don't want to talk to you anymore, you didn't get rejected. They came, they took you out or whatever, they saw you, they just didn't call back. That's not rejection. That's okay, well, I dated you and I didn't feel anything, so I'm moving on. Rejection is when you approach someone and they say, sorry, can't date you. They at least went out with you. So, thank you, thank you. Someone says, do not get pregnant to the college girl. Do not get pregnant. Who are the big dudes? The rich dudes, okay? Um, so, yeah, you need to go and get a few relationships, know how they work, know how it feels to, fall in love and to move on and to get over it and get your heart broken a couple times. Then you'll be ready, okay? Because you're not going to be ready to do this unless you're focused. You can't be focused if you're worried about true love and romance and this is my soulmate. You're not going to be able to do that, okay? So get that out of your system first. Hmm? Yeah. How do you know if the person you are with is the person you will marry? If you look better than them, if they can't do any better than you, and if they have some money, that's how you know. 'Cause they're not letting you get away. Okay. Mhm. Okay. I'm trying to read the rest of these. So, like, I'm gonna tell y'all when I knew I was gonna marry James. Okay, I know I was gonna marry James when I see what we had gone through like we were together like 4 years, no, 4.5 years, and we had lived in so many nice places, and I was like, you know, saying, God, I'm so used to me. Never let my looks fade, never let anything fade. And I was like, so, we've been together this long, so are we going to get married, or do I have to, because I eventually want to move to the next level of my life. So either you can let me go so that I can find someone who wants to explore the next level, or we can take the next step. So what you want to do? So I said, well, just imagine, your life without me and see if you like it. And if you do, then great. If you don't, you know what we got to do. So, by having someone like me for that long, if he lost me, he would lose a status symbol. You know what I'm saying? He would lose his status symbol. Oh man, she broke up with you. Oh man, she probably found somebody else. Oh man, you let a good one go. So like I said, you got to make sure you're the best they can get, and they're not gonna let that go. Okay. So, any tips for spending the night at his house? I mean, I don't. Let me think about it. I, mm, mm, I mean, are y'all seriously dating? Is he giving you money? Are you just going over his house? I don't know. The circumstance. Mhm. Someone says, "I'm glad you confronted him. Some chicks stay around for decades and not say nothing." You know what? If you wasting 4 years of my life and I don't have no engagement or date to get married, I'm gone. I'm like, 4 years is a long time, you know. But I was young, so it wasn't that long to me. But I was young, and I'm like, look, I'm not getting any younger. I need to hurry up and get married and secure the bag before I get older. So you gonna do it or what? Do I have to go find your replacement? Basically, that's what I told him. So he's just like, okay, well, you can start planning the wedding. I'm like, okay, yay. Do, do, do. And he gave me my budget, and that was it. Okay. So, so if you're really ready to level up to that next level, you got to be able to not care what people think. Choose the type of man that you know is going to give you what you want. Level up on all of this, all your looks, all your dress, your style, whatever. Um, Seriously, sacrifice a few things to get what you really want. You know, let go of certain things that you held on too tightly because of limitations or, how you think. But mainly, look at the finish line. Okay? Look at what you're going to get out of it by doing all the necessary things you need to do. Look at all the benefits you're going to have. Look at all the different things you're going to be able to do in life. A lot of people dream of starting their own business and being able to be their own boss. With the right type of person, you can do that. With the right. I remember my friend. She wanted, she always wanted her own bar. She could never do that. There was no way she was ever going to work up to that ever. Okay, and she got with some guy. They got married. He bought her a bar. Bam. Now she's a bar owner. Okay. Is it worth it? Is it worth sacrificing a few things for? Is it worth dating an older man? Is it worth changing your hair for? Yes. I'd rather say I'm an entrepreneur than a natural hair chick Nazi. Hell yeah, I'm an entrepreneur. I own a bar, or this, and that. Oh, or versus this. Okay, where do you want to be in life? Do you want to level up, or you want to stay here and talk about your hair? Okay, that's what I'm trying to ask a lot of women. People will get on me and say mean things and talk about my kids and all this kind of crazy stuff because they mad because they're still sitting here lent and all while we over here doing it. I can't help them because they don't want to listen. They don't want to do any better. So I can't help them. And a lot of people will get upset with me about what I'm saying, but deep down inside they know it's the truth. And you can see it for yourself in everywhere you look. Okay? Do you want to be an entrepreneur? Do you want to have real estate? Do you want to have this? Do you want to have that? Or do you want to say, oh, I wake up every day and I am who I am, and this is who I am, and I'm not changing for no one, and I will stay in the current life that I'm in, struggling, being single, or dealing with dusty hoteps, or blah, blah, blah. Which one do you want? Okay? It's that simple. Oh, y'all talk about military men. Saying they all cheat. Oh, yeah. Okay, anyway. Anyways, so don't get caught up in your limitations just because it's something that you identify with. I'm identifying with the lifestyle that I want, not with, what's coming out of my head, because I can change that like this, So be very cautious of what you choose to hold on to and not let go of, because you gotta open one hand to receive something, and let something go in order to receive something else. Gotta let something go. And that's just how it goes, I feel like a lot of people were upset with me when I made some video about, or made some comment about, natural hair. I have nothing against natural hair, okay? My kids have natural hair. My mom has natural hair. A lot of people I know have natural hair. I don't have chemicals on mine. Yes, I flat iron it, but I have nothing against it. But I do have something against somebody not wanting to level up just because of hair. That's silly. That's like, look, you can have all of this, or you can have what you got now. A lot of actors and actresses face this dilemma all the time, and it's not really something that they have, a choice in. Do you want to work or not? Basically. And what is appealing on screen is this, and that. So this is what we want you to look like, okay? What's appealing to rich old dudes is this. This is what they want you to look like, okay? If what's appealing to this kind of society is what they need you to look like, okay? So go look like it. Great. Okay? It's just that simple. Very simple. Now, if you are for political stances, if you are for whatever you're for, then stay there and stand for that cause and do what you need to do. but don't be upset at someone who chose to get their money. Okay? And they don't get it. They take offense. Like someone was telling me, they were telling their friend who has like certain hairstyles that only certain men are attracted to the hairstyle that you have. And they didn't get it. And you know, some people have to be shown. You know, you have to be shown what people think about them, and a lot of times because I think I said this in one of my videos. There was this lady that went out to dinner with my aunt and I and some other people one time, and she had dreads, didn't wear makeup. I thought she was a lesbian because she looked so masculine, and I was like, I hope she don't try to come on. Nothing against lesbians, but I thought she was a lesbian. But at the end of the night, she was like talking about her boyfriend and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, you're straight. No, I didn't say that, but okay. But she didn't look straight. And a lot of men, they're not going to approach someone if they think they're a lesbian. So a lot of times people think these type of women are lesbians, or they think like, they're very masculine looking. And it's nothing wrong with having dreadlocks or being a lesbian, but I'm just saying there's a misconception. And sometimes people are confused and they don't know what to think because, they don't know. I didn't know. I mean, that's probably like 7 years ago. I didn't know, because the type of women that I hung around, they didn't look like that. So I didn't know. If you wear natural hair under your natural wig, are you still considered natural? Yes. Yeah. I mean, what is natural? Hair that hasn't been chemically altered, right? There you go. My kids are out there reading something. So, and then someone got on here another time and it's like, I permed my hair because of you, and now it looks bad. I'm like, I never told anybody to perm their hair. I said straighten. You can straighten stuff with a flat iron, a blow dryer, a wig. Don't go and do some stuff to yourself because of this video. Really think about the life you want, the best way to go about it, and what is best for you. I don't even put chemicals in my hair. Okay? So I'll just use a flat iron or I'll stick on a wig. Okay? That's just it. Hi. Still live. Really? Bye. A wig is like a hat. It can come off. True. What about women who have a close cut but wear makeup and have a nicely arched eyebrows? This is my tip. Do you see a lot of those women out or married or to men that are wealthy or in the lifestyle that you want? If the answer is yes, then great. If the answer is no, then you know the answer. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like there's always an exception to the rule, but for the majority, men like hair. Men like long hair, or somewhat long hair, or medium length hair. But if you want to pull off this look and try your luck, great. But if you want a bigger chance, then I would always put a wig on. And my picture on my profile if I'm dating online, I would try both. I would do 2 profiles and see which one got the most, and that's the one I would go with. Okay. A lot of people say when I wear natural hair and it's really curly, men like it because they think it looks exotic. Da, da, da. Yeah, but are they going to take you to certain places? Are you going to fit into their lifestyle, or are you just a fetish? You know, are you exotic for them in the moment? You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. A lot of women don't understand this. You know, if they like it and they want to marry it, great. If they like it and just want to sleep with it, another story. Okay? If you can fit into their world, you're going to be there longer. If you don't fit into the world, you're going to be a fetish, and they're not going to call you after a couple times. You know what I'm saying? So think about your goal. That's your goal. You know, you'll see men dating certain women, and you'll see they have a certain look, right? You'll see them marry certain women. You'll see they have a certain look. Then you'll see what I call the exception to the rule. Men who marry women who don't fit into the society that they're in. You'll find all of that. But those women who don't fit in are one in a couple thousand. Okay? So you have to understand this. So, I don't make the rules. I'm just telling you what it is, you know? Yeah. Can I talk about living in big cities? And I live in New York. I wouldn't date in a big city. I would date on the outskirts. Especially like LA and New York. I'm going in the outskirts, small towns or something, because it's too much competition. Too many people, you know. A lot of, and I'm straight up, there's certain things that I would never have done. I would never move to LA or New York City to date. I would never do that because it's too much competition, you know. Why would I do that? And, you know, it's not in favor of your odds. You know, the odds are not in your favor. So why would you do that? Okay. Okay, she says she goes to the Suburban. Okay. What if the sugar daddy is into bondage crap that I'm not into? How do I get out of it while keeping him around? Y'all, they probably saw that movie 50 Shades and want to try it with somebody, and their wife ain't gonna do it. Okay. Basically, flip the script. You be the dominatrix. Like, oh, I only get into that if I am in charge. What you want to do? You know. Then, if they let you, then you be the dominatrix. Okay. Okay, who doesn't cry when they aren't text back? I don't cry, I just text somebody else, okay? See, you gotta have a backup, because if you get too emotional, you're gonna be like, I didn't text back. That's why you're supposed to have 2 or 3 and text the other one. What you doing? Okay? I think Sasha. Sasha, what do you want?
I'm bored.
You're bored? Oh, go play.
What is that?
Okay, go watch TV.
Okay.
Find something good.
Okay.
I might come out in a second. You want my thing to keep on?
Okay.
Okay. If a man is not texting you back, just delete their number. I'm trying to read some of these things. So my best advice to level up is sacrifice something that's no longer or not serving you well, that's not doing you any good, is not benefiting you. Sacrifice something to level up to the next level. You know, get serious about your looks, if you need to get serious about your weight, get serious about your weight. Get serious about your speech. Improve on how you talk. Um, and make sure, you know, the type of lifestyle and man you want. Make sure you can fit into that environment with no issues. You know, and you got to be serious about it because a lot of women, they'll, oh, I want to level up. I don't want broke men no more. But they're still doing stuff that attracts broke men. They're still walking out the house looking crazy. They're still, you know, messing with broke dudes when they go out. They're still going to places where only broke people hang out. If y'all are gonna level up, y'all gotta level up on the places you hang out, the people you talk to, the friends you hang around. All of that has to change. You gotta totally change it. You can't keep those same friends. You can't go to those same places. You can't talk to those same type of dudes, and you can't look the same way. Okay, you gotta throw all that ratchet stuff out of your closet. Stop going to those places that you go to, and you have to make sure, you know, you're not using a bunch of slang and curse words, and you got to make sure you're leveling up looks, clothing, and etc. so that when you get into the environment with these type of men and the type of lifestyle that you want, it's going to come to you easy. You're not sticking out, you know, and you're not, if you're serious about it, you're going to become obsessed with it, and that is going to be when it happens. If you're not obsessed with this, if this is not your main goal, and if you're not trying to get where you're trying to get within a year, you're probably not going to get there, you know, until somebody else wakes you up, or until somebody else surpasses you, or until you see a bunch of people level up and you're still down here, you know. So you have to, you know, a lot of women are on here, oh, I'm going to level up, I'm going to level up, but they're not realistic, you know. You're not realistic about, and you're not serious about what you're doing, you know. You're saying you're going to do it, but you're not doing anything towards it. You know, you're still wearing certain things that you know is wrong. Okay, you're still hanging around certain people that you know is not going to help you. And you're still eating certain things that you know is going to put weight on instead of taking it off. You already know all these things, but you're not doing it. Now, what you're really doing is you're staying the same, but you're rejecting broke men. And they're looking at you crazy because they're like, "This all you can get. What are you talking about? Ain't nobody else coming up to you." You know, now they're laughing at you for thinking you can actually improve, but you can't. But you haven't improved yourself. You know, you can't improve the type of man that approach you until you improve yourself, and that's just facts. You know, so make sure you're working on yourself first. Don't just go around rejecting every broke dude, because they're going to think you're crazy. I'm like, I don't want her anyway, you know. So make sure you look good rejecting the broke dude. Make sure it looks right rejecting the broke dude. Not crazy, you know. For example, you know, if you are walking around in some ratchet clothes, ratchet hairdo, ratchet nails, ooh, I don't talk to you. Ooh, no, you too broke for me. You know, then I'm like, okay, good luck. You know, you're trying to go and hang out on this side of town and get you an old rich sugar daddy, and you're like embarrassed because you're trying to order something off the menu, mispronouncing it, and you know, pointing to it with your long ratchet nail with diamonds and fur on it. What's this on the menu? What's this mean? You know. So if you're gonna level up all the way and keep going until you get there. Don't think you leveled up. You leveled up here because, you know, some videos, but you're gonna level up in the rest of the area. So I want to level up, but I mean I can't help wearing some Nike leggings and hoodie to my 7 a.m. lecture at college. Any advice? I would never wear that, even when I was in college. What you doing? Okay. I woke up early and put on some makeup, put on some clothes, and went to school. I did that, you know. So you can do it. I don't wear Nikes. I don't wear any type of tennis shoe unless I'm going to the gym. That's it. You don't see me in any type of sneaker unless I'm in the gym. That's it. I don't wear sneakers outside of the gym. Why? Because to me, you're in college though, that's the style there. But I didn't even do it in college. Okay? Because I knew what I wanted. And I didn't even do it in college, y'all. Um, get practicing early, y'all. You don't have to wear heels or nothing, flats, sandals, something. But I don't think girls who wear sneakers is like is really ladylike or classy, unless you're going to the gym or walking your dog in a park or something, But anywhere else, I don't do it. It's just not me. It looks good on some women, but I just don't do it. I would just wear some flats or some sandals. I can't wear sneakers though. It just I don't know, just something about it throws off my clothes. Like I can't like if I were to wear this and throw on some sneakers it would look stupid. My clothes don't go with sneakers. Unless it's gym clothes. And that only goes to the gym. Okay. No, but seriously, y'all, don't stop coming up with excuses and make sure you're trying to level up to the degree where you can get something. Like seriously, when I was 22 years old, like when I was young, we had a dress code for my school. I told y'all, like we couldn't come in there looking crazy. Okay, so give yourself a dress code. If you're not given a dress code by wherever you work or go to school, give yourself a dress code. I do not wear A, B, C, and D ever unless I'm going here. That way you will not do it. That's another way that you can practice leveling up is give yourself a dress code. A lot of high society people and bougie people, they have dress codes. They don't wear certain things. They don't go out without certain things on. And that's what you have to do. You really have to do that type of stuff. Because sometimes you get lazy and you'll find yourself going back to the old way, attracting the same old type of dudes. You got to stay on that level, And I relaxed. Well, after I got married, I relaxed it a bit. And I noticed when I was out and about, and I relaxed my look up a couple years ago, people started approaching me who were broke. I'm like, oh no. Gotta get back. Gotta get back. Gotta get back. Okay. So, my dress code is I do not wear Jordans and I do not wear jeans. I don't wear any kind of I don't wear any kind of sneakers. If I have to add jeans to my wardrobe, it will be a high-waisted jean. Okay? Or color jeans are cute. Like if you're doing a monotone look or monochromatic look, like all black or all pink, or something like that, that's okay. But like blue jeans and ripped jeans, those, for the younger girls in college, I think jeans are still okay. But when you reach a certain age, sometimes like jeans are not appropriate in every situation or every step. Get you some slacks, get you some like fitted slacks, skirts, something like that. I got a bunch of fitted slacks. They kind of fit tight like leggings, but they look like slacks. They look really dressy, so you can wear them with about anything. Get you some of those. Those who like to wear leggings and those who like to wear jeans, get you some fitted slacks that have a little bit of stretch in them, and those will take you to the next level automatically. Somebody said Fashion Nova is a no-no. Yeah, I ordered a bunch of stuff from them, and I ended up selling most of it to Plato's Closet. Still had the tag on it because I couldn't do it. I was like, ooh, I can't pull this off. This is you know. There's two things that I kept that were classy. You know, it was like a dress and like a little trench coat thing. Uh, I kept that, but everything else I sold it. Mm, 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 mm. Because some ladies be bragging about how I just bought a pair of Gucci bags. How do you buy a pair of bags? You gonna buy two? J. Crew has really cute stuff. Yeah, I bought a lot. I bought a lot of stuff from J. Crew and like H&M and like Ralph Lauren. Those are like really good basic pieces. Like you don't have to go all out, but you know, nothing with a bunch of writing and print on it anymore. Zara. Dress like, you know, you trying to marry a millionaire. Shoot, why not? You know, at least you'll land in a high thousandaire if you don't marry a millionaire. Um, for the young girls, have your fun, get it out of your system. When you hit 25 and up, start dressing like you got, you know, classier or upgrade or whatever. But you gotta be like, if you ask any woman who married well or met a rich dude or you know is getting taken care of, if you ask her how she did it, she's gonna tell you that that was her plan and it was strategic and this and that. Not like, oh, I ran into him or he came knocking on my door while I was sitting at home watching TV. No, I hung out at this place and that place because I knew rich guys hung here. I did this and I did that. I wore nice clothes. I didn't wear jeans. I didn't talk like this. They're going to tell you the steps because you have to be strategic to get stuff done like this. You got to become serious. It's not by accident. You don't just walk into the same old club that you've been going to all your life where you know dusty people hang out and a millionaire is going to walk in. No, you got to take yourself out of the environment, go over there, look good, class up, and be strategic about it. Mm-hmm. Someone says, I thought it was 28 and up. Well, it depends on how young you look. You know, if you look 25, you look 28, and you don't, you know, I say after 25, you better start looking upgrading your style because, you know, at least in the daytime. If you're still clubbing and stuff at night, you know, that's fine. But when you go on dates and when you are hanging out in the daytime, you're going to work or you're going to run errands, look, you know, upgraded and classy. Who's getting jeans to wear on dates? I would never wear jeans on a date unless I'm already married and my husband say, hurry up, let's go to lunch. You know, but on a real date with someone that I'm not with or married to, no jeans. I'm 23. How do I dress older to attract rich men? Basic pieces like nice solid colors, dresses that aren't super short or super tight, makeup that doesn't look like Instagram, but just like normal, and heels. Mm-hmm. Classic heels, not like some weird stuff that, you know, just a classic, nice, cute, maybe a little bit above the knee or under the knee dress, some classy heels, nice hairdo, not simple makeup, but like classy makeup. And don't laugh too much and don't say like 1,000 times. Don't giggle, okay? like this, like that, like no, okay? Speak in complete sentences. Don't use too much slang. Smile. Don't talk in a high-pitched, annoying voice or too masculine. You know. Don't make him feel old. Okay. Basically. Is it possible to make a short skirt classy? anything is possible, but I like whenever I try to aim for someone classy, I think about someone that I feel is classy, and I ask them, would they wear that? I ask myself, would they wear this? So whoever your classy um, role model is, ask yourself, would they wear it? If the answer is yes, then you wear it if you can pull off that look. Answer is no, you don't wear it. That's it. So you know your body type, you know what you consider classy. If that person would wear it, great. If they wouldn't, don't do it. Maxi dress? No. Mm-mm. Um, See, in the summertime, in the daytime, yes. Dates at night, no. My skin looks great. What moisturizer do you use? Oh, thank you. Um, right now I'm using Shea Moisture, coconut oil, and the moisturizing coconut lotion by Shea Moisture. Comes in like a white bottle with brown writing on it. That's what I use. And you can get it at Target. Ooh. Should I find sugar baby friends to find rich men, or should I find them alone? Ooh, that's competition. They might have already had them, or they best to do stuff alone in this world, okay? Or get into a group that can teach you how to do it, and you can go out and do it on your own. You know what I'm saying? Ashira, I'm ready to level up. Okay, so from now on, this is just a public announcement. If you're trying to get into my group, I'm going to need to see that you are able to level up on your own first. Okay? Don't come to me with zero makeup on, hair looking a mess, wearing sneakers and jogging suits. Don't come to me like that. Give me a picture of yourself recently that I can see that you can do it. You know what I'm saying? Go put some makeup on. Go get your hair did, or put on a wig or something. Put some nice classy clothes on. Send me a photo, because I've been letting a few people in, and they have not really been able to level up. Or somebody let somebody in. My other administrator let some. I don't know who it is, but what I'm seeing is not what I was interviewing. If you're not leveled up all the time, you're not leveled up. If you got into the group on false pretenses, showing this fake picture, and then you posting pictures of yourself looking ratchet, talking about what y'all think, it's not gonna happen. So I gotta make the rules stricter now, because a lot of people are trying to say, I want to level up, but they coming in here looking crazy. Level up for yourself at least for 2 weeks, and then show me what you're working with. Because it's not right to let some people in and that aren't going to do anything with it, and not let the people in who are working on themselves really trying to level up. You know what I'm saying? So don't try to come in here if you still ratchet. Don't try to come in the group if you still, wearing Sharkeisha hairstyles. Don't try to come to the group, because that's not what's happening over here. If you think that's leveling up, that's not leveling up. That's just becoming, ratchet on the regular. But just make sure you understand what classy is versus trashy. Make sure you understand what leveling up means. It doesn't mean get a man with a good job. It means get a man with a career. Okay? It doesn't mean, finding your next baby daddy. It means finding someone who can take care of you. Okay? So I can't let certain people in anymore based on their profile. I'm looking. Okay? If you are really not trying to level up in your life, I'm not letting you in. Somebody said, "What is Sharky?" Okay, listen to me. If your everyday look is not classy, or I don't want to say classy too much, but if your everyday look is not polished, if your everyday look is not eye-catching, like if you were to meet some dude and would he ask you out looking like you look, you know? If you were to bump into someone who thought you were attractive, would they ask you out the way you look? If you don't look like that on a daily basis, you're not trying to level up, okay? If you are not looking like that on a daily basis, you're not trying to level up. Mm-hmm. And, you know, if you don't wear a stitch of makeup, you're not trying to level up, okay? And if I can't see the makeup on the picture, you're not trying to level up. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is don't come to me looking like, you know, um, what is the correct word? Don't come to me looking like, you know, a brand new. That's what I'm trying to say. Level up first on your own, okay? Then come on. Because I got to see what you're working with. I got to see if you can even do it for yourself first. Don't just come in here green. Get your hair done, put some makeup on, get you some nice clothes, take a picture, then come. Don't come to me with your Jordans on and your hair in 8 different ponytails with green in it. Don't come to me like that. Because I've got some of those pictures, okay? And you don't have to send me pictures. I'm going to look at your profile. You know, I'm going to see, you know, what you really look like on the regular, you know? So, that is magnificent eyeshadow. Please tell me what it is. This eyeshadow? Now, girl, that ain't nothing but the juviest place. Okay. Nothing is wrong with natural hair. It just does not get the attention of certain type of men. You know, like I said, if you want to level up, you got to sacrifice something, or you don't have to sacrifice that. But for the majority, certain type of men like certain type of hairstyles. It's not any mystery to that. Okay, there's always exceptions to the rules. I don't let hair Nazis in my group anymore because they take everything personally and seriously. Look, throw on a wig, take it off when you get home. Bam, get your money. You know, it's nothing against natural hair. If you take offense to it, it's not for you. Okay, there you go. Hey, someone says natural hair attracts dusties and hoteps. So if that's what you like, keep your hair. You know, I would rather, you know, movie stars shave their heads for movie parts. You know what I'm saying? It's not that important. It's really not. If you're into the natural hair movement and that is your lifestyle, I prefer this type of lifestyle over here because it benefits me, okay, and my children, and my future children, and their children, okay. This over here, if it's not benefiting you, if it's not giving you money, if you can't start your own business, if you don't have a large bank account due to it, is it really serving its purpose? Are you just making a statement? Okay. For me, I'm about, you know, getting what I need and what's beneficial and what makes more sense and what's going to help me and what's going to help you level up to the next level. What's going to get you your own business? What's going to turn you into an entrepreneur? That's what I'm about, you know. You can like what you like, but you also have to understand how the world operates. It is what it is. I don't make the rules. All I do is benefit from it, you know. Okay. Yeah, wear it curly after you get married, child. That's what I did. Okay. Anyways, moving on. Think of how many men want to secretly da 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 da. Ooh, nasty. Okay, I was reading some. Is the group only for sugar babies or is it for traditional women who want to be wives? find that a lot of people who are traditional women who want to be wives are very judgmental, and they can't get in because they get mad. I let them in, and a week later they're no, this is wrong. No, you know, can't let them in. They're too limited. You know, too limited in their thinking. Now, those women who start off as sugar babies usually end up getting proposed to. Why? Because they know their worth. They're not looking for a husband. They're looking for a man who's looking for them. You know, not the other way around. So I'm not letting traditional women in who want to get. This is not the marriage group. Okay. This is not the marriage group. There's other groups that will teach you how to be a pick-me, but this ain't it, okay? This is how to level up, get you a man who will take care of you, and you can get what you want in life, okay? So, yeah, it's a gold digger group. Straight up. No sugar. It's not just sugar babies, it's gold diggers, okay? If you want the average man and you the average woman, there's plenty of those wife groups. Okay, they're going to teach you how to cook, clean, fold laundry, wash dirty drawers, and all that stuff. We don't do that here. Sorry. Okay. So if you want to learn how to dress classy, go to Pinterest or Google and dress and Google classy outfits for a date, or classy outfits for fall, or classy outfits for spring, for women, whatever. And it's gonna pop up. You're gonna see the difference. You know. Then type in ratchet outfits and see what come up. If you're wearing the ratchet stuff, throw it out. Go get some of the classy stuff. That easy. If you're unsure, don't get it. What are y'all singing out there? Yeah, someone said this is not the love yourself as you are group. This is the level up group. Okay? Y'all can start a love me as I am gold digging group. Y'all ain't gonna get nowhere. Okay? So you gotta level up. You can start the natural hair, love myself, no stitching makeup, gold digging group if you like. You ain't gonna get nowhere. Okay? Ashira, can you tell me where to go to send the pics? Go to my Facebook, darling. Go to my channel, click on my Facebook link. Message me. Don't friend me first. Message me. Or because I think my friend thing is full. Okay. Share. Shira, can you tell me where to go? Okay, there's a. Notice me, please. Notice me. Somebody's commenting. Notice them. I just noticed you. Okay. Love me as I am. Okay. Tell a man right after a few dates that you want to be a housewife. Not unless you want to scare him away. You know, just like, you know, if they ask you to be their girlfriend, that's when you tell them, you're not working no more if I'm your girlfriend. I'm not working anymore if I'm your girlfriend. That means they're already going to know you're going to be a housewife. If you stop working now and you don't want to work, you damn sure ain't going to want to work when you're married. Okay, what is your definition of beautiful? Anything that invokes a positive response from wealthy rich guys. Some of the Stranger Things cast was in a band. Oh, that's cool. Look, that's awesome.
Most of them.
Oh gosh. So, they're sending me notes. My definition of beautiful is anything that can get you what you want by how you look. that looks good. Okay, if you can get out of a ticket, if you can get a man to pay all your bills, you look good. Okay, there, said it. Please tell us about your necklace. Okay, everybody keep asking about this necklace. Okay, so this necklace I got it on sale at Saks. Um, Saks Fifth Off. It was normally $70, and I got it on sale for $9. Oh my God, yes. So it's a little iridescent. I shop the sales. Yes, I go shop at nice stores, Saks Fifth Off, right? Whatever's close to me. I don't try to drive too far, but even Saks Fifth Off has some expensive stuff in it. But you can get the good sales. Then you can just lie, oh, I got this at Saks. Or you can shop online and get the same deals. Yeah. So a lot of women are upset with me because a lot of women think, oh, they're conscious. I need to look a certain way. I need to love myself as I am without a stitch of makeup, with, natural hair and this and that. And if men don't accept me, they don't love me for who I am. Da, da, da. Men have never accepted women and loved them for who they were. Who are you talking about? Now, you think they're going to do it for you? No. You know, the women who they're attracted to, the ones that turn their heads, are the ones they're going to do stuff for. Okay? That's just common sense. You can love yourself all you like after you get married. You can go back to wearing not a stitch of makeup and doing your hair however you want to do it. But until then, you need to secure the bag, as I say. Get what you are supposed to get. Okay? Ask my mother. My mom used to do her hair, makeup, wear high heels. Oh my God, now she look like who did it and why. She'll just wear her hair back in a slick ponytail. She don't dye her hair no more. She got gray. She don't wear no stitch of makeup, and all her clothes are baggy. But she married. So, do what you gotta do until you get what you need. That's all. It's not changing who you are, how you think, what you believe in. It's doing what you need to do. A lot of people take this too seriously. It's not about that. It's about getting what you want, the lifestyle that you want. You want to marry a dusty hotep, or you want to marry somebody that can take care of you, or who can give you what you want. I mean, I could have did all that too, married a dusty hotep and still be out here working and struggling. No, I'm like, you know what? I'm leveling up. Then I can go back and do what I need to do when I want to do it. I can go natural. I can gain 100 pounds. I can do all of that stuff. And I'm still married. I still got the bag. Okay? So guess what? If you can't sacrifice a few things now to get where you need to get so you can do whatever you want to do, think about it. Think about it. Be smart. Be smart. Don't be dumb. Don't be trying to stand for a cause that's going to be like not even a thing in about 2-3 years. Don't try to do all of this. Secure the bag, then go do it. You're like, those rich housewives, they go through all them phases. Oh, I've decided to become new age, and they buy all the crystals and redecorate the house with feng shui. Their husbands don't care. They're like, okay, as long as she's not in my business or bothering me anymore, nagging me, whatever, do what you gotta do. Oh, I decided to become natural and, make yoni steams and meditate. Okay, do whatever you need to do. I don't care, Bam. They're not gonna sit there and divorce you because it's just gonna cost them too much. And you back to you. There you go. What does my husband say about my videos? Nothing. He don't care. It's like, as long as you out of my hair and doing what you need to do, I don't care. As long as you're not trying to change the Rockets game or the Cowboys game, go do what you gotta do. I'm happy. So, hey, I'm just being honest. Like, seriously. Do what you got to do and stop complaining about it now. You know, I've seen women who have totally changed after they got what they wanted. And they did what they had to do. Just like when you go on a job interview, that's not who you really are. But you got the job based on your representative, right? So don't take this stuff personally. Understand that there are ways to level up, sacrifices you need to make, then you can go back to doing whatever you want to do afterwards. But men know this. Men don't care. Men will understand. Men will accept it. And if they don't, what are they gonna do? Divorce you and give you half their money? Probably not. So don't get mad at me. Get mad at the guys. It's not my problem. Like, I'm not the one that says, oh, I don't like this and that. I'm not the one that says that. It's not me. I don't care. They care. You're trying to cater to them. You're trying to attract them, not me. Not other women, not other hoteps. You're trying to attract someone who's going to secure you for life, right? And chances are they're going to like a certain look. That's it. And if the look changes and you're in their life, you're on all the documents, you got their last name, what they going to do? Nothing. I hear that because when blah 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 blah, you'll be retired early and won't be the best actress. Yeah. What about a single mom or divorcee? Can I still use this advice? Yeah, just don't tell them you got kids until they're serious about you. A lot of women will start talking about their kids, and I said this in my other videos, and the men will automatically put them in a category. So until they're serious, they don't need to know you have kids. If men can come up to you and lie and say, I'm single, I'm getting divorced, I'm separated, you can lie about your kids, right? And I know, like, I think a while ago that Lipstick Alley website was like trying to troll on my video, talking about trying to talk about me and blah 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 blah. But all those women on there, all of them, the ones that were really upset, the ones that posted it, I kicked them out the group because they were crazy, natural hair Nazis, what do you call them? Life coaches that didn't know nothing. And they were upset at me because I told them the truth that they did not want to hear. And so they posted my video talking about, oh, she doesn't like this, oh, she's saying this, and her daughters are dark. I bet she doesn't like that. I'm like, no, I bet you don't like that. I'm fine with it. I married a dark man. I got some, dark brown, beautiful chocolate children that I'm very happy with, okay? Just because you don't like yourself does not mean I don't like my own children, okay? So, in fact, I'm going to teach them to love themselves no matter what. I'm going to teach them that sometimes it's better to understand what you're dealing with rather than deny it, okay? So, anyway, so they like to talk trash about me on there, and you'll see all the pick-me's come out and talk blah 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 blah, talk trash, but they're living in Section 8 with a dusty hotel, paying all their bills for him, but they sit over here talking about me. Okay. A lot of them did agree with me, and a lot of them were getting mad too, because they still picking lint, and they Section 8 with their dusty. Okay, and I can't help them level up if they don't help themselves. And I'm not saying anything bad, but they're being that way on purpose. You don't have to be that way. You can change. you can go back to that way after you secure the bag. If they don't even want to try to secure the bag, okay, then you're not in this competition. So take yourself out. Hmm. You're not even considered a gold digger. Okay? You're not even considered leveled up. You're still hotep. You're still dusty. You know, and when I say hotep and dusty, you don't have to believe in the stuff. That's just what they're gonna label you, just by what you look like. That guy's gonna see you from across the room. Ooh, natural hair. She pays bills. Hi, queen. Hi, goddess. Hi. Let me just tell you, you are a beautiful Nubian ebony queen, and I will worship at your feet. And they gonna say I, and when they text you, they gonna spell I with like I-E-Y-E, and they're like, I want to take you out. I want to show you this park. It's so beautiful that I meditate in every day. I'm gonna make you some raw vegan something, and we can have a picnic outside. And then we can meditate and practice tantra and whatever, okay? And then they're gonna be like, I love you, I love you. I think we don't need no marriage license. That's just a paper. Let's make a commitment to one another. We need to be close together. Uh, yeah. Your son needs a male role model in their life, a strong male role model. I'm gonna be that man. Uh, yeah. Yeah. Well, my lease is up in 2 weeks. I think we know each other enough now to where we can, you know, go to that next level. You're gonna be like, dang, I thought I was a gold digger. Why? What keeps attracting these dudes? You know what it is. So, yes. So, a lot of these ladies have been brainwashed, have been in the conscious community too long, and now they want to get out of it and level up, but they can't leave it all behind. You know what I'm saying? Or they can't, you know, take off one hat and put on another and go back to that afterwards. It's just like working. It's just like working. You go to the job, you smile, you fake it, then you go home, take off your bra, take off your wig, and be you, okay? So I'm not trying to tell you to change. I'm not trying to tell you to change your beliefs in here. I'm not trying to tell you to do none of that. Back in the old days, they told Oprah, look, if you want to be on the news, you got to do A, B, C, and D. She did A, B, C, and D. Look at Oprah now. If she would have just said, no, I can't do that, blah, 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 I don't believe in it, da, 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 she could have never got to help other people. You know what I'm saying? She could have never got to the level where she could do what she's doing. Why? Because she let one thing hold her back? No, you can't do that. You gotta go. Just straight up. I mean, even Whoopi Goldberg put on a wig for Ghost. Come on now. And it took a lot of work to put all them dreads under that wig, but she did it. Okay? Yes. Oda Mae Brown. So, someone says even Alicia Keys waited till after marriage to go natural. She sure did. He's like, I'm tired of all this makeup and this hair. I'm done. I got kids. I got a husband. I'm done. Let it all hang out. Okay? But sometimes you gotta make sure your husband and your significant other know that you can replace them in 2 seconds too. So if you do let yourself go, you run that chance, you risk that chance of them looking at something else. But if you don't care and you just in it for the bag, well. But what I'm saying is, make sure you're doing it for yourself, and you're gonna benefit from it. Mhm. And I know, they y'all can. A lot of the women can talk about me all they want, but let me ask you a question. Would would I trade places with them? Probably not. Okay. So if you don't want to trade places with someone, don't take their advice. If you wouldn't want the lifestyle that they live, don't take their advice. Okay. If you could see yourself trading places with someone or living in the same lifestyle as that someone, take their advice. Okay. I'm not taking advice. I'm not listening to anybody who is not where I want to be. Okay. Because first of all, why would I listen to them? Right? Why would I take advice from them when they're not even where they want to be? Okay? You're Half them girls on there are not even where they want to be, but they sitting there talking trash. But guess what? I'm where I want to be. So, hey, you know, um, if you want to be somewhere and you're not there, figure out how to get there. Sometimes it's just one change. That's all you need. One small, simple change. And it's worth it. In the end, ask Oprah. Okay? So make sure you're not sacrificing your future, a whole different and better lifestyle because of something that you can't let go of. That's not serving you at all. That's not benefiting you at all. It's not bringing any money or profit into your life at all. Make sure you understand what you're doing. Okay? So level up, get to the next level, and then go back to be whoever you need to be. But first, you got to get there first. Now I say you got to make it, graduate. Sasha told me that. Go back and give back. That's it. You can't make it trying to, go against what they want. You got to give them what they want. Smile, take it, then take it back. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would do. When am I gonna be done? You spelled done wrong, Chi. Sasha, when you spell these words right, huh? Ooh, what's cooking downstairs? You smell that?
No, my nose is stuffed.
Oh, it must be the air freshener. My baby. Must be a precious baby. Alright. I'll be done in 10 minutes. Bye. Mm-hmm. I gotta get off in 10 minutes. Okay. And I think I'm jaded. I don't even know if I want a man. I just need a man. Okay, if you're jaded and you don't know what you want, think about the lifestyle that you want then. And what type of man can give it to you. You know, most people, they don't want to work, but they still work. They go to work every day for a boss they don't like. Same thing. If you're jaded by men, you don't like men, and you just want the lifestyle, go find someone that likes you. Tell them a few lies, get them to marry you, and then go about your business. You know what I'm saying? That's it. It's not that complicated. Women do it all the time. A lot of women were tricked into believing that you're supposed to marry for love, blah, 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 blah. But high society people, rich people, wealthy people, they don't marry for love. They don't. Only poor people marry for love. Why? Because if you don't marry for financial reasons, for, beneficial reasons, then you're going to struggle. Your children are not going to have the best life or the best education or whatever. If you marrying for love, that's on shaky ground, because love is not something like a foundation. Love is, especially that kind of love, is conditional. It can break up anytime. Then you don't have nothing. You know? So that's what you have to understand. Rich people marry for wealth and money, land and property and status. Poor people marry for love and, oh, he's cute. You know. So if you're marrying for that reason, it's because you've been conditioned. You know, think about all these rich people. You know, they marry the trophy wife, or the wife who looks good, who brings their status up. They get the respect from other men. Oh, you married well. Oh, okay, you know. Respect. You got a pretty wife. You must be really good at what you do. I'm gonna do business with you, etc., etc. You know, the wife, you know, she understands her worth. She's gonna marry into money and not for love. You know, because she can't bring status to a broke man. Maybe just a little bit, but that's it. He's gonna bring her down. So marry for the right reason, which is not love. Marry for status and lifestyle. You're marrying for love, just date for love. Go get that out the way. Fall in love a few times. See that it doesn't pay the bills. See that it doesn't get you far. But you have experienced it, yay. If you marry for the right reason, which is financial stability, future generations, da da da, and you happen to fall in love, great, added bonus. But that's not the number one reason, okay? And y'all can be mad if you want, but that's the truth. Look at all the people that are really wealthy. Look at all the old ladies and the old men who are married who are really wealthy. They don't really love each other. They're just like, our families and we're rich and we're not letting the money get out of the family and we own all this property together. We're worth this much money together. Da da da. You become, you know, a force. But if you're just married for love, you know, hopefully he has some money too. But still, that's not why you get married. That's why they tell you to get married. So that you're always going to be struggling and always going to be scratching and, you know, trying to survive and arguing over money and stupid stuff like that. Because they based a business deal on an emotion. Makes 0 sense. So why would you do it? Right? Shira, is 80K a good place? I'm not going for unbelievably rich man. Any more 200K and up, I just want a normal rich. 80K. If you're going to have children, no. Okay? Not good. If it's just you and him with no kids, fine. If you having kids, no. Not going to work. Like, I don't like to tell my business, but 80K is not a lot, okay? Not like, it's not a lot, okay? So, I would say at least go 100 and up. If you can't get 100, keep going. You know, and if he has a promising career that's going to keep increasing, and you get him at 80, yes, hopefully. If he has a regular job and it's just 80 and going to stay at 80, no. If he can level up, great. Yes, if you want to live comfortable in a nice house, drive a nice car, and your kids have what they want and need, you're going to need over 100K, and especially, it depends on where you live. If you live in like California or New York or something like that, no, hell no. But, you know, even in Texas, that's not enough. You know, and the cost of living here is low. So no. Unless you plan on living in the bad side of town with crime. I already have kids. I make 36,000, so it's good to me. But I get I mean, you gotta aim higher. You know, if that's the best you feel you can get, then go for it. But if you know you can get more, go for that. You know what I'm saying? Don't just put a limit on yourself. If 80,000 is good enough for you and you make 36, then together y'all have 100 and something. So I'm like, if you are willing to do that, great. But especially if you're older and you're not getting too many options, 80,000 is better than no thousand. Okay. Mhm. Okay. Hmm. What are good jobs for the guys we need? Careers. Anything that's career based. Make sure, because they keep going up in salary if they have careers. Jobs they can lose and have to start all over, or the job is no longer needed, or technology replaces them. So find someone who has a job that can't be replaced by technology. Okay, and find someone with a career. Who are you talking to? Okay. Okay. Yeah, someone says Google high paying careers. But, I mean, whatever works for you, that's what you work with. It's better than nothing. I say as long as they make way more than you, you're doing good. Okay? But like I said, I knew a girl that was making 0,000 a year, and she got her a man to buy her a bar. Okay? So, just saying. And she had kids. Mm-mm-mm. Is retired military good? Um, it just depends on what your goal is. I know we always say that. It just depends on what your goal is. If that's the best you can do, go get it. Okay. For like, if you've tried other and you just don't have no luck getting better, and that's the best you can get, go get it. Don't be ashamed of you can't do any better. At least it's something, right? Have you encouraged your husband to make more? I sure did, and he went and got more. I'm like before we bought this house, um, he was like showing me a smaller house, and I'm like, that's not enough room. I don't want to live in that house. I need the big one. You know, I want this model. And it's like, well, this is the one that we looked at, and the one I got to put. I said, I don't want that one. I ain't moving if I'm not doing it. And basically, he found a way to get it, and I'm like, okay. Um, because I'm like, I'm not moving unless I'm happy. I'm not moving unless I'm happy, and I'm not happy unless I get this house. Can't do it. No, thank you. So he said, well, he came back like a month later. He's like, okay, I got the house. I'm like, which one? The big one. I'm like, okay, yay, da da da. I got bonus. I got raise. Okay, good for you. Because if you don't push him, he's not gonna push himself. He's gonna give you what you think you deserve or what he thinks you deserve. I said, I want the big one. Otherwise, I ain't moving. What if you were married and you were making 1/10 of what your husband made, and now you're making 80% of what he makes? Act normal or get a second job or get a second husband? Ooh, act normal. Let him keep paying the bills, girl. Don't tell him what you're making. Stash it, save it, invest it. Don't tell him what you make. Don't go bragging. The least he knows, the better. Mm-hmm. Save your money. Because a lot of women start doing that. lot of women start doing that, and they start leveling up, but they don't tell them because the man is gonna want you to start paying bills and stuff like that. Oh, you make money now, you can get it. Nope. What if they knew what you've made based on your job? Well, tell them you got to make up something. They're like, well, I'm putting this money into a trust fund for our future children, and we can't touch it. There you go. Or your children. Blame it on the kids. Mhm. That's what I did. Like all the money that I make, I'm putting it in a account for my kids. I don't touch it. That's for them when they grow up. I can't pay any bills. I can't give any money to the household except for the little things that I buy around there. Everything is going to the kids. Do you want your kids to live bad when they grow up? Don't you want your kids to have something? You know. I do have a little savings, and I do have some money that I spend on my own. But I'm not telling him all my business. And if he sees it on the tax return, I just said that's for the kids. Do you have an account set up for them? Can I see it? Then don't ask me. Don't ask me about it. This is how you do it. Yeah. Series 7. When we make a bit of money saved from sugar daddies, do you think we should start helping family members out? No. No. Unless you want to, because they're gonna start asking you all the time. They're gonna become dependent on you. Teach them how to get it. Or if you owe them because they gave you, and if it's your mom and you gotta take care of her, yeah, take care of your mama. But if it's just some random people that's got their hand out all the time and start depending on you, no, cut it off. Make them uncomfortable to ask you. Make it hard to get. Okay? Or make them, give them a job, like make them work for you or something like that. Like, okay, well, if you come and do this and that, if you come, you know, organize my pantry and, give them some work. Maybe they won't, instead of coming to ask you for it because they got to do some work for it, they'll be less likely to come and ask you next time. Like, for me, if it's not that much, yeah, I'll give them a little something, something. But if they're asking for a large amount, ooh, I don't know. Unless they're my mom or someone really close to me, I'm not doing it. hmm I've been in the hospital for 2 months now. I like it, but people know, so it's hard for me to act like I don't have a career. Just say you're a nurse's assistant. They don't make a lot of money. See, sometimes a lot of women like to brag on their education and what they make, and that they can't do that if they want to secure the bag. You gotta pretend. Okay. Like the only person I would argue or boast about my career to are broke men trying to approach me. I'm not saying what I do to anybody who can actually, support me. I'm not telling you what I do. I'm not telling you how much I make. I'm like, and if you find out that money is going somewhere else, oh, I'm paying off old debt. Oh, I pay my mom's mortgage. Oh, that's for the kids. You're not getting that. So no. And a real guy who can take care of you, they don't care what you do. They're not going to ask you for your money. A nurse's salary is nothing to them. If they have real money, that's chump change. That's a pair of shoes to them. So, they won't really be impressed by that. They might be impressed by your knowledge and, the service that you do, but not the money. You know? What do you recommend we do to level up financially with savings from sugar days? It is only a little. It's only a little. Save it. Invest it. Buy a mutual fund. Keep adding to it. You know, invest in a business. Create a business, an online business. Invest in someone else's business or something. But figure out how to multiply it, basically. If you can't multiply the money or save it, figure out how to. If you can't benefit from it in the future, you know, figure out how to do it. Look up things on Google on what to do with money, how to save it, how to start this, how to invest it, you know, how to start a business, do something with it. Don't just let it sit there and don't spend it. Thank you. And like a lot of guys will like comment on these videos and you say you're an independent woman. I never said I was independent. I need all the help I can get. Okay? I will take all the help from all the people who want to help me because I am not independent. If that's what you're looking for, that means you're looking for somebody who can help you. Well, I like independent women. Well, that's good for you. I'm not independent though. I'm gonna need your help. Actually, I'm gonna need you to do everything. Right? I'm not independent. If you want to date me, you want to be exclusive with me, you got to pay all my exclusive bills. Okay? That's what I would tell them. Some of them laughed at me. You're never going to find what you're looking for. 2 weeks later, in the SpongeBob cartoon dude voice, 2 weeks later, got it. Okay? So don't ever let them broke dudes tell you what you can't do, because you can do it. You just got to wait and keep your standards high, and somebody gonna give it to you. I promise you. Oh, yeah. That's when I leveled up after watching your videos. You helped me leave a dusty. Good. My sugar daddy wants me to move in. Get you a huge amount of money before you move in, so that you can move right out if you need to. Okay? Say, before I move in, I'm gonna need like this many thousands of dollars, so that if it doesn't work out, I can leave. Don't tell him it's for you to leave. Just say, oh, because I want to start a business, or oh, I want to do this. Lie and tell him what it's for, or have him, or save half of whatever he's giving you, and stack it. But get a little bit of something up front too, just in case you want to move out. You got it. And make sure you're still getting that money every month or every week. Should I leave my kids and move to Texas or Miami or ATL? Don't move to Miami. Don't move to ATL. Too much competition. You know, go somewhere where you're gonna stand out. And someone says, should I leave my kids? No, don't leave your kids, okay? You had your kids, take the kids with you, okay? No man is going to respect you if you left your kids. Just saying, okay? They're not going to want to have kids with you either. They're not going to see you as a responsible woman. Okay? If you can't feed a baby that don't have a baby, and don't think maybe if you can't feed your baby. Like Michael Jackson, okay? Stop having kids if you can't afford them, and keep them and finish raising them. Sacrifice, because that's the choice you made. Okay? I don't condone giving away kids to go chase after some ugly dude that's gonna pay you some money. Okay? I don't condone that. Stay where you are, finish raising your kids, do what you gotta do. Because you know why? because you're just gonna have another one by another dude that's gonna tell you what you want to hear, and you're gonna have the same pattern repeat. Okay, so stay with that kid, raise the kid. Then when the kid is old enough to be more responsible, take the child with you, and then you go level up. Right now, you need to stay where you are and finish raising your children, because that's what got you where you are in the first place, chasing behind dudes. Okay? Mhm. Okay. I mean, I'm not being rude. I'm just saying there are kids who are going to be traumatized. My mama left me to go chase after some dudes. Okay? Who, do you realize what you're doing to those children? You're lowering their self-value, self-worth, and they're going to grow up and become a pygmy, or somebody who doesn't know, doesn't value themselves, because you don't even value them. Okay? So stop. Take care of your kids. You see me leaving my kids so I can upgrade, because I know I sure could do better than James, but I'm not finna leave my kids. you know, play the cards you were dealt. Work with what you got. I know when we're kids that's doing it well, get paid every day, not having to work. Okay. Shira, let's talk about dating outside your race. Okay? If you want to date outside your race and that's going to level you up, go do it. It doesn't bother me, Your goal is not, whatever your goal is, I know some people who don't believe in it, some people who do, some people who do it just to get money, da-da-da-da. It's whatever you want. If you're able to do it, do it. If you're not able to do it and you don't want to do it, then get in where you fit in, I don't see anything wrong with it. If there's too much of a difference, if you don't get each other, if you're not, communicating because of, the difference, then, figure it out. But if another person asks me if it's okay to leave their kids, you already know the answer. That's why you ask it. Leave your kids, great. I don't believe in it. Just saying, I couldn't leave my kids. They would not understand. Okay, they're too attached to me. They love me. They're my shadow. They're not going to go for it. They're not going to understand. Mommy got to go so she can get some money from some man. What? No. You can get money from men while we here, while you with us, Mama. Okay. Okay. I know women with a bunch of kids that's got sugar daddies. Okay. They didn't have to leave them. But what you do have to do, because they're not gonna respect you. They're not gonna marry you. Oh, where's your kid? Oh, I left them at such and such. Da 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 da. Really. Unless that man is selfish and just wants what he wants and he don't care about your kids or their well-being or their mental state of mind, Okay. The man I'm seeing agreed to take care of me financially. How do I test him? Give him a big old bill. Give him the biggest bill you have and say, okay, well, this bill is due. Okay? Can you give me some money to pay my bills? This is just one of them. Get him to pay your bill. Or tell him how much your bills are every month and double it and see if he gets it to you. My bills are this much money a month. Yeah. You can fake it. Go print out some bills online. Get you some, take off somebody else's name, put yours on there, change the amount, do what you gotta do, print it out and give it to them. There you go. Okay. Why are women so emotional and quick to accept dumb, broke men and make excuses for them? And why don't men do that? Because a woman has been programmed to start relationships based on emotion. And men aren't programmed to do that. They're programmed to base relationships on, you know, not even relationships, but they have a goal when they see you, what they want from you. Sex a couple times, and then they're moving on, or letting you pay for their lifestyle. But oh, I look good, she'll pay for me. No, they're basing it on the wrong thing instead of the right thing. So they've been programmed. You don't base it on ooh how cute they are or ooh they love me. No, base it on can they pay all your bills and do they like you more than you like them. You'll never go wrong that way ever. You can't compete with Alabama women. You need an easier place like Texas or somewhere. Alabama women versus Texas women? Are you serious? um, you need an easier place. Like compete how like for men with money because there's not a lot of them. I don't know. I would say Texas is your best bet, but you need to take your kids with you. Okay. Save up some money so you can get a place, get a job first there. You know, make sure that you're able to bring your children because to me, maybe a month or less of you getting settled, okay, but no more than that. If you're just gonna leave them and come back whenever, that's not cool. They're gonna always remember that. I would say, look, stay here a month. I'm gonna go get situated, and then I'm gonna bring y'all down. That's it. That's the most you should be able to leave your kids anyway. I couldn't leave mine for no longer than a week. I watched Married to Medicine in Houston. Texas is high maintenance. Uh, yeah, Texas women. Oh, I'm from Texas. Okay. A lot. Bye. What do you want? What like when I come out? What are we gonna do?
Watch a movie.
Which movie are we gonna watch?
I don't know.
Go find one, and if it's good, I'll come out.
I'm gonna find an 80s movie.
Go find an 80s scary movie. Bless you. They're still up. It's too late. How do I become comfortable with the body I have right now? Dress to flatter what you have. Be confident in it. Don't be ashamed of it. It is what it is. Do you ever see those women who are very comfortable with themselves even though they don't have the perfect body? Be like that. Don't care what people think, Confidence also wins people over. If they would have never dated someone with a certain body type, but they like your confidence, they will give you a chance. You know. And a lot of them are gonna tell you straight up, I never dated a big girl before, but I like you. Okay. I never dated a broke dude before. I don't like you. No. But make sure that you keep your standards still, no matter what. If broke dudes try to come up to you, don't accept it. Like, no. Sorry. I know. Well, don't be afraid that they're going to say something bad about you because it doesn't matter. They're the ones that got rejected, not you. Okay? Okay. I don't know, Houston and Dallas and, in places like that, their women are like real high profile, some of them. You got ratchet places, you got hood, and you have bougie places, you know. But Texas, it's Houston is the fourth largest city. Okay, so it's not like you're moving to the country. I mean, we have, you know, nice areas, very nice areas. So you come to Houston to compete. Remember where you're at too. You know, you're very close to Mexico. You're very close to Central America. You're gonna have a lot of Latina people here. You're gonna have a lot of mixed people here. You're gonna have a lot of different cultures here, like Indian, Asian. So you're gonna have a lot of mixed culture here in Houston. When you go to Dallas, it's more, you know, separated. So depending on what you want to do. How to make my ex-boyfriend come back to me in the relationship. He is mad because I promised him many things and I didn't do it because I want marriage. Did you just ask me that question? Okay, first of all, did he give you any money? Is he paying your bills? Are you doing these things for him that you were supposed to do? Or were you going to do them free? You know? Do you love yourself? Do you love yourself? Do you look decent? Can you replace them with somebody better? You know, are y'all waiting on marriage to have something? You know, are y'all waiting on marriage to have sex? Because most men, they not waiting. Okay? They're not waiting. Just so you know. Here in Alabama, women wear cute sundresses, big butts, long weaves. They don't do stilettos until we in the club, though. Well, let me say in Houston, let's see. I don't know about the sundress thing and things like that. It's like, it's more like, it's like, I don't know. It's not like that. That's a little country. Maybe in some parts of Texas, but in Houston, it's not like that. It's like bougie. Some parts are bougie, some parts are ghetto. You know, and you know, if that's their preference, if that's what's popular where they are, that's what the type of women they're gonna like. You know, so I don't know what you look like. What do you look like? Mm-hmm. Houston is one of the weed capitals of the world. hmm I don't know if I'm going to do Vlogmas. I saw that question. I'll see if I have time. I might do a couple of them. But maybe not every day. Maybe every couple of days. Every couple of days. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I'm trying to find... Okay, so I'm in Houston. I'm in Texas. This is how I dress every day when I go out. Just to go grocery shopping or run errands or do something. You know what I'm saying? So, but in some parts, it's ratchet. Okay, so it just depends on what area you move in. You know, if you want to move into the suburbs, and the nice part, where there's, you know, affluent people and da 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 da, it's not sundresses and, you know, whatever. It's more like nice casual clothes, accessories, nice cute hair, makeup, you know, stuff like that. Because, you know, and it's not really about the big butts. Because, you know, a lot of people have careers or things like that, and they're not trying to show it off everywhere. I don't know. But I feel like it's probably Gonna be easier to get somebody in Alabama than it is in Houston. Okay. Unless you're going for a different race. Probably easier to interracially date here, for sure. For sure, okay, than it is in Alabama. Uh-huh. What is the Sugar Land area? I used to live in Sugar Land. It's really nice. A lot of it's a really it's a rich area. Um, there's there's some parts that's richer than others, but it's a high earning area. It's suburbs. It's family oriented. It's you know, it's nice. Okay, a lot of players like football and basketball players live out in Sugar Land. Okay, um, there's Katy, which has very nice areas too, and then there's like Kingwood, and those are very nice areas and stuff like that. But um, the major nice areas are like those areas, you know. So the old money is like River Oaks, and um, the new money with the younger people who have money or the older people who are retiring and downsizing is the Galleria area. Okay, so that's where you want to go if you're young and not trying to get a house yet. Katy has the best school districts. That's where I live, and it's very suburban. And if you live in certain areas like Cinco Ranch and stuff like that, it's really nice. Okay, lots of ball players live out here too, and there's lots of land out here. So you want a lot of land here or Sugar Land. Okay, um, we're very close to like 15 minutes from Houston. It's like three exits and then you're in Houston. So you can go in and out. So that's what it's like. And still it's very suburban. Very suburban. Ooh, very suburban. Okay. So they're not wearing ratchet, outfits and weave down to their ankles here. It's like soccer moms, housewives, doctors' wives, Starbucks drinking, gym going, PTA people out here. That's what it is. I'm 35. Is a 45-year-old man too young? Yeah. Y'all are basically the same age. Because, women are more mature. Should you approach a sugar daddy or let them approach you? Well, it depends. If you know that you can get them and you kind of give them a reason to approach you, which is like flirting, that's good. But they might mistake you as a prostitute if you try to come on to them. Okay? So I would try to get them to come on to me by like letting them know I'm available, laughing, making them notice me, bumping into them by accident, making them say something. But I don't think I could ever really approach someone. I couldn't do it. But I make them approach me. When do you reward your husband with sex? I've been holding out for a while to hold the power, and I get stuff. When should I give in? When you get what you want. That way, you're training them to give them what you want. Do they get the prize? I'm 33, 5'6", 255, dark brown, beauty, long hair down to my shoulders, no weave right now. Okay, 5'5" and 255. That is not healthy. Okay, and no matter where you move, you got to get that down. You know what I'm saying? Because I know someone who fits that description, and if you're almost, think about this, honestly, if you're almost 300 pounds, that's not good, okay? 300 pounds is not good unless you're going for a man who likes big women, okay? And those type of men you can find online, but usually they're not out in public with you. They're private with you, okay? So you're going to have to lose some of that weight, at least 100 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Or 75. Start doing that. You'll be able to get somebody somewhere, because, you know, it's not about where you live, okay? I'm just going to be honest with you. If I was 300 pounds and I was single, I would know that it was my weight, okay? Especially if I was 5'5" and I was close to 300 pounds, I would know the reason that I was single. You know, that would be obvious to me, and I would change something. I would, you know, save up your money. If you don't have the discipline, save up your money and go get some gastric bypass surgery. Go get, you know, whatever thing you need to help you, you know, because like I said, that's obvious what the thing is that's keeping you from getting a man, okay? And I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just being honest. If my child was 5'5" and weighed 255, I would literally take her to the doctor and have them explain everything that she's facing and try to get her on a weight loss plan. Not because she don't look pretty, because it's unhealthy, you know. And that's it, you know. Because when you look good, you feel good, you know. And when you look good and you feel good, you're going to attract good people and that want the best for you, you know. So, you know, out of the kindness of my heart, I'm telling you, you got to lose a little bit of weight. You know, start off little, start off 5 pounds, then graduate to 10 pounds. And before you know it, you're going to be getting some, you know, people looking at you talking about, hey, how you doing? You know, what's your name? You know, ooh, you look nice, you know. So just do it. You know, it's a hard thing, but it's a necessary thing sometimes. And some people just need to tell you because it's the truth, you know. My mom tell me all the time, you know, when I was younger, ooh, you need to lose weight, or, you know, you blah, 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 blah. So it's not because they're mean, it's because they want the best for you. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be skinny. You can still be plus size, but you don't want to be so big that no one wants to go out with you in public because of what they're afraid people are going to say, you know. Okay, anyway. Okay, keep going. Someone says wear black in the meantime. Yeah, black will slim you up. Okay. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so like me and my friend Mickey, we in the gym 5 days a week almost, you know. And if you go with a friend, it's so much better and easier because we're walking on that treadmill, talking, gossiping, and the time goes by like this. It's like we don't even realize we done walked 4 miles because we've been talking and yapping our mouth. You know what I'm saying? So it's easier to exercise if you got somebody to sit there and talk to while you're doing it, or if you got some good music. So that's one of my tricks. I'm like, I've already walked this many miles. I done only told 3 stories, you know, or so yeah. But don't make a major move thinking that's what the problem is. It's not. The competition is women who are not, you know, obese, you know, women who are not severely overweight. That's what the competition is. Everywhere you go, you're going to have the same type of competition. So you might as well realize what the problem is and fix it there. Then if you're not getting any play, then you can move. You know what I'm saying? But don't leave your kids and think that it's the state that's the problem. It's not the state, okay? In fact, you know, let's be realistic here. My kids are 10, 5, and 3. So what are you going to do? Move to Texas and have a 1-year-old, a 0-year-old, a newborn baby? You're going to do? Go have another one? You can't keep running from the problem. Okay? If you want to be treated good, if you want a good, decent man, you got to become the type of woman that they want. That's it. And I'm not saying anything bad, because there's some guys that will, they'll be like, oh, you look good. You're 5'5", you're, 200 pounds might look good to them, but not 300. You know what I'm saying? And the guys who will sleep with you, do they stay? The guys who have gotten you pregnant, do they stick around? You got to ask yourself these questions. It's not the state. It's what you present to the world. Okay? So make sure you understand. 10, though, you act like those ages are grown. 10, 5, and 3 is not grown. I'm not condoning you leaving your 3 kids because you think you can find a better man in a different state, but we know it's your weight, okay? Let's just get it out there. If I agree with that, I'm out telling the truth. Yes, just go to the, go walk and replace meals with low carb. Just don't eat no carbs after breakfast, and you're good. Eat carbs at breakfast, no carbs at lunch, no carbs at dinner. Walk. That's it. You'll lose weight quick. And when you're short, it falls off fast, and you look like you lost weight quick. When you're tall, you can lose 10 pounds and nobody will notice because you're so tall. How to move on from a failed crush who wants to be friends. Don't be friends and go get somebody better. I don't know how many times I gotta tell y'all this. The best revenge is getting somebody better. Why do y'all keep going back? Why do y'all keep wanting to go back? You get over it by getting somebody better. Okay? I don't know how many times I gotta tell y'all this. Better. Move on. Don't be friends with the ex. Do better. It's like, no, I don't want to be your friend because my new boyfriend going to be jealous. Okay? Okay. Okay, so at any time you say you can't get over something or I want something back, you're moving in the wrong direction. Okay? Stop where you are. Remember who you are and move forward. Okay? Because that would be like, okay, let's just say, for example, if I met someone, say I wasn't married, okay, and I met a guy and I was with him, we had a great whirlwind romance or whatever, and we broke up and he just wanted to be friends and I'm not over him and I can't be friends with him. What am I going to do? I'm going to go out and go get me an old rich man who's going to buy me a nice car, who's going to buy me a big house, who's going to take me shopping, and I'm going to be like, who? I don't even remember his name. I don't even remember his last name. I don't even know what he looked like. Why? Because I've moved on and I've gotten a nice lifestyle, and chances are I'm living way better than I would have been if I would have stayed with the dude. You know what I'm saying? So move up. That's the best revenge. Move up. That way you can't even imagine being with somebody like that anymore. You know? It's like, oh, I can't even believe I was with him. Valet. So no. Steve Harvey had 5 kids, a wife and 5 kids, and he left His old wife for her. Okay, I don't know. Y'all must be talking about. Um. Yep. Excuses have to stop. Moving up is the only way. Yes, yes, yes. Mama. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so yeah, make sure you're going forward. I gotta get off this. I've been on here too long. I don't even know how long I've been on here. But if you talking to me about an ex, a boyfriend, you can't get over somebody, how do I get over it? Just move on. That's how they do it. Okay? Do it how they do it. Move on. Okay? They're not sitting there crying about you. They're not sitting there thinking about you. They're off to the next one. Okay? So you do the same. Dang, this video is long. Know who you are, know your value, and move it on. You know? Do better. Every time someone leaves you, think of it as an opportunity to improve on the type of man you get. Like, ooh, now I can go get me of this type of man, you know. It's going to take me shopping and buy me nice things. And I can go move up. And I can be a gold digger. You know, think about it like that. You won't miss them. I don't even remember any of my boyfriend's last names before James. Promise you. Don't even know. Don't even remember hardly any of their first names. Why? Because they didn't matter. They didn't give me what I wanted. I can't even remember their names. Don't even know who they are. I know like 2 of them's first names, but that's it. I keep it moving. I don't even remember them. It's like, keep going. Don't remember nothing about them. Don't remember anything about them. I don't care. Because I knew they weren't going to be my husband anyway. They were just passing time. Okay. Yep. They might remember me, but I sure don't remember them. I've had people come up to me and say, do you remember me? I'm like, and then they'll tell me, oh, we used to date. I'm like, we did? Yeah, remember? No, I don't. I really don't. Oh, okay. I think I remember you now. What's your name? I don't remember them, actually. I'd just be lying. I was criticized for being too quiet. I'm very polite, but not very social. Have a drink. Loosen yourself up, you know. Find something to talk about. What other cities do you suggest that are good for gold diggers? It just depends on what you want, you know. Don't go to somewhere that's overcrowded with a lot of competition. That's all I can say. Yeah. Every town has rich people, but not every town has certain type of women. So, you know, small towns, smaller towns, they all got doctors, they all got lawyers, but they all don't have certain type of women. You know what I'm saying? So I would go and get me the best looking or the richest dude in a small town and just live large. Okay? That's what I would do. If I weren't, you know, in a big city, I would go to a small town, target one of the doctors or one of the lawyers, knowing that I look good and I got game and stuff like that they probably don't have over there, and then I'll go over there and get what I need. You know, I'll be like, oh. I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna go get this small town doctor or lawyer. I'm gonna secure the bag. I would go for small towns. I'm sorry. No competition, no game. They're not used to gold diggers. They're prime for the picking. Oh, she really loves me. She's special. There's a sparkle in her eye. No, that's a sparkle in your wallet. Okay. That's what I would do. Go to a small town, get me a guy with the money. Shoot, you might, you know, you can order stuff online. If they don't have good malls, you can order online. You know what the good stores are. You can go on vacation and all that kind of good stuff. Just make sure you don't have a lot of competition, you know. You in a small town, you got small town women with no game. You got a doctor that don't even know what he's getting ready to be up against. You got a lawyer who has no idea. Well, he might have. He's a lawyer, but you know, they're no competition for you. You know, you be the best looking thing there. You know, the new girl in town. Ooh, everybody wants you. Ooh, but the doctor got you, didn't he? Go see a doctor. I need to make an appointment. Doctor. Well, what seems to be the problem today? I don't know. Like, I've just been really out of breath lately. I don't know if it's this climate or what. Well, let me take a feel in your heart. Okay. And just pull your shirt down. Ooh, you know in town? Uh-huh. Wow. Well, you need to go to this place and that place. Oh, I don't know where that is. Would you mind, showing me? I don't know. No. Shoot. Did you find one?
No.
No luck? Go find an alien movie or something.
Let's see.
Shishi, come here. Come here, baby.
I guess we're not gonna be watching a movie.
Go put it on. I'm coming.
The 80s movie?
Go pick anything. Go put it on. Okay. She want me to watch a movie with her, y'all. In the middle of the night. Bye, boo. It's in the middle of the night. Okay. Yeah. So, I gotta go watch this scary alien movie with Sasha in the middle of the night, but it's what I'm gonna do. So, thank y'all for watching. I know this was a long video. Sorry. But, yeah, always keep leveling up. Don't let nothing stand in your way. Remember, keep your eye on the prize. Or remember, don't let something silly stand in your way because of a belief that you have right now. That's not going to be the belief you're going to have in 5 years, okay? Remember that. And also remember all the sacrifices people made to get what they need to get in the world, and then they go back to doing what they want to do, okay? You got to level up by any means necessary, and then you can go back to doing what you need to do, okay? All right. I'll see y'all later.